What's up, guys? Let's start the stream right now. I'm doing this test for this stream. Let's start it out. Let's see what happens.
Here's last one.
Okay, yeah, last one here. Myron, is this old? This is old news, but what do you think about Sneeko and Andrew distancing themselves from the RP?
What is that?
We'll talk about that. Stay tuned, guys.
We'll cover
stay
that
tuned.
whenever we
stay tuned, guys. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So, ladies,
You get the first question.
let's handle this right now in person. So, in your opinion, what is considered cheating? Where does it start? Texting, in person, actual intercourse, just flirting. Where does it start? To you.
Not put me into like his like the first place, you know.
Priority.
Like yeah, like I don't know. Like for me, I'm really picky on guys. Like on their like not even like they have like a like I remember I asked a question about like the 10 years old, like a 10 years ex-girlfriend. Like that's a no, that's a red flag for me. Like I know it's like it's a high request for ask a guy for like 100% to love you, but it's
You want full attention.
yeah,
no
I just want
games.
full attention because I gonna pay full attention too.
Okay.
Yeah, like if I know you are full attention, I gonna pay full attention too.
So if he's not giving you full attention, he's kind of cheating.
Yes. Yeah.
For you?
An emotional attachment to anyone else.
So let's say he's with you, but he just smashed other girls with no connection. Is that cool?
No, but the first inkling of cheating would be an emotional attachment to someone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
For you? What is cheating to you?
For me, cheating is when another guy starts to consider another options, like so not treating me as a priority and thinking about other women. This is for me.
Give me an example of that happening.
I don't know. I think it starts with your mind. You know, if you know that you love this person, you just don't need. You don't have the need for searching
Somebody
for
else.
another people. You know, so
Okay.
this is what I think.
Sorry, what was your answer to that? What is cheating to you? What was your answer specifically?
Mine?
Yeah.
An emotional attachment to someone else.
Okay. All right.
Come on, man.
Lying and fucking someone else.
Ooh, sounds familiar.
One or both.
I feel like there's like relationships where you're like, oh, you see other people, like it's understood, everyone's got, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But if you're lying about it, then it's like, why?
Be upfront about it.
Yeah, be upfront about it. Like, you want to go fuck other people? I'm sorry. If you want to go see other people, then you need to talk about it. Simple as that.
Okay, so be upfront about it from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
For you?
I agree with that, but I think one of the first signs of cheating would definitely have to be like just so attention seeking online. Like a man that has like the follow ratio is way above like his following. That just like weirds me out when a guy's like going and posting little selfies on his story and stuff, like all fitted up. I don't know. There's just something like if that's not like the typical normal for them, that's weird. I don't like that.
He's pointing at you.
Oh, me?
I don't like that. I just think it's so weird seeing a man in the mirror like
I
a
just
little
posted
bit
my
on.
workout. I didn't know.
Okay, that's different. You know what? If you're single, of course.
So okay, why is that? Is it because when he posts that, girls are gonna hit him up? Like, what do you think?
Yeah, I just think it goes back and forth, hand in hand, even with him liking the girls'
I feel
stuff.
feel like
Just
it's
sliding
You know,
in.
a dirty little secret. As a guy, if you're in shape, you get more attention from dudes than girls.
Oh, 100%.
Way more attention. from dudes.
100%.
It's not the same as like when women post
What do you mean,
fitness
like
stuff.
gay dudes or regular dudes?
Both. They'll be like, "Hey man, nice veins," or "Yo, how'd you do that?"
Yeah.
Or, like when men post like fitness stuff, you get way more attention from dudes than chicks.
I don't
Well,
really mean
but like
fitness stuff,
chicks, if
but-
you post fitness stuff, you're gonna get way more attention from men.
Yeah.
Or yeah. Anyway, so you cheating is being an attention seeker as a man.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
and that can
doing
manifest
too
through
much.
social media.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what me and Michael Blackson don't work out. I'm just kidding. I work out now. What about you?
Cool.
I feel like everything is cheating. So you
All right.
flirting, you talking to somebody,
Breathing?
everything is cheating.
Breathing too.
You breathing somebody's air is cheating.
Wait,
All right.
who hurt you?
I'm just telling you how I feel about it.
Someone ever
Nobody-
cheated on you?
No, nobody hurt me.
What sign you are?
I'm a Cancer.
Oh, shit.
Cancer.
That's
That
See, that's
explains it.
why. Yo, Cancer's got this problem, bro.
Yeah,
I'm telling
man.
you, dude.
I knew it, man.
Right, Michael?
But cancer girl.
Cancer.
Sorry.
I've never dated a Cancer. I don't know what.
Cancer girl,
I know my
always
sister
be a
a
good
Cancer.
They're
wife.
very caring
Yeah.
people.
I'm telling you, man.
Good
That's
wife
why.
and
That's
mom.
why. Okay, what about you?
All right.
What's cheating for you?
I would also agree with that, but I feel
Breathing
like
too?
not breathing.
Oh, okay.
You gotta breathe because
Okay, can you tell us specifically what you agree with?
I would say
Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Oh shit. You have to do this. Oh shit. Oh. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?
the one thing that's definitely cheating is if you're giving other bitches attention. If you're swiping on a girl's story.
Back.
What's his name?
What state of Texas?
Illegal. Well, Delta 8, it's like a molecule all from Delta 9. So it can be sold anywhere.
Okay.
The question is though, do you have cake?
Do I kick? Yes, I do.
Can you,
just can't see
stand
it.
up and turn around?
The chairs are all.
Yeah. Oh wait, I
You're
forgot.
fine.
Okay.
I forgot, man.
Okay, and then what's your highest education level completed?
I've been to massage school. I'm going to get my yoga teacher license, and yeah, student of life.
Students, University of Happy Endings.
And then what's your relationship status?
Single.
Single. And you said you're 25, right?
Is that what
Yes.
gets thrown on you, or that's what you really are?
Huh?
You get singles thrown at you, or you're really single?
Both.
There you go.
Cool. What about you?
Hi everyone, my name is Katerina. I'm 25 years old.
Okay.
I come from Ukraine.
Okay. What part of Ukraine are you from?
I'm from Donetsk.
Okay.
hmm
All right. And then what do you do for work?
I'm tattoo artist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
Did you do that in Ukraine too, or just here?
Yeah, I do this since 17 years old.
Oh, okay. All right. What's your highest education level completed?
I have 2 bachelor's degree. The first one is international trade. I studied in Ukraine.
Okay.
And the second one is global design. I studied in Lisbon in Portugal.
Okay. You didn't want to use any of those degrees?
I'm using my degree, the graphic design, because it's design.
Oh, it's graphic
art.
design, not global design. I thought you said okay.
Yeah,
Graphic
it
design.
includes graphic design, game design. It's like global.
Okay,
yeah.
graphic design. Okay.
So I'm using this because I'm tattoo artist. This is artistic
Okay.
field. So yeah.
Did you get those degrees in America or in Ukraine?
The first one I got in Ukraine,
Oh.
Then
and
Spain,
the second one
Portugal.
in Europe,
Portugal?
in Lisbon. In
Okay,
Portugal.
because I know a lot of time when African come to America, throw your degree away.
Throw it away. It don't mean shit.
You know what I mean? Shit, 'cause now
Yeah.
you about to be a taxi driver. motherfucker.
It sucks, bro.
Okay. And then what's your relationship status?
I'm single.
All right. What about you?
Hi, I'm Geraldine. I'm 22 from New York. I'm a stylist, single.
You said 22?
Yeah.
Okay. You're from New York, the city, or?
No, Long Island.
Okay, Strong Island. All right, and then you said you're a stylist?
Mhm.
Okay.
Like clothing? What do you mean? Oh, okay.
Clothing stylist.
He needs one.
No, I don't.
What's your highest education level completed?
Bachelor's from UM.
Oh, okay. Yep. All right. All right. Hurricanes. And then relationship status?
Single.
All right.
We could tell.
And then what about you?
Me?
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Konnichiwa.
China.
Yeah, China man.
China,
Your
yeah.
first name is China?
I'm Ling Ling. I'm Ambi.
Welcome back, Ling Ling.
Well, yeah, thank you. Thank you
Wait,
for
is it
having me
really
back.
Ling Ling?
No, just everybody
Yeah, I
call
was
me
gonna
Ling
say.
Ling.
Okay,
I
what-
read every comment on
Okay.
YouTube. Everybody call me Ling Ling.
All
Like
right, what's
nobody
your real
remember my
first
name.
name? What's your real first name then?
Real first name?
Yes.
Sixuan.
Sushin.
Bless you.
Okay.
Yeah. Pu Sixuan.
Okay.
That's my real first
And then,
name.
how old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay. And then where are you from?
China.
Okay.
Yeah.
What part of China are you from?
I'm from Shenzhen, a city
Shenzhen.
near Hong Kong, a big city. Yeah.
Okay. What do you do for work? Full-time student, right?
I was a full-time student, but this summer, like this past 1 month, I do some modeling stuff, and I make $300 and a free Rolling Loud VIP ticket.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm working now. I'm not a full-time student anymore.
Okay,
All right,
go
so you're
Empress.
modeling.
Iron model, cool.
What do you do for, what's your highest education level completed?
I'm a student UM right now. I graduated at 2025.
Okay. University of Miami?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what's your relationship status?
I choose pass. Pass this question.
All right, so single.
I love the energy.
Yeah.
This is great energy for the show.
Cool. And then
Last but not least.
Yeah, last but not least.
Guest of honor.
Hey, Marasoka. My name is Michael Blackson. I'm a comedian. I got a master's degree in hide and seek. I went to college for 4 years. That was to pick up my sister because she needed a ride because I didn't go to class. I currently have my own TV show that I'm not supposed to talk about.
Yes.
On BT Plus. Tyler Perry gave me my own show, so I got my own sitcom. It's out right now.
It's amazing.
You've seen episodes.
Hilarious.
But I toured the country and I built a school in Africa. How about that? Built a whole school. A free school for the kids in my village.
He did it.
Yes.
Awesome. I guess we can hit. I'll hit some of the chats and then we'll.
First question.
Yeah, guys, it's been a while since we've read these, so it's good to be
Yeah.
back. Venom, first super chat back, and I beat Wyatt. Shout out to you, man. Jared Choi,
Shout out
$5.
Venom.
Ladies, your female friends or any of your aunties, cousins have a high value man? Okay. Well, I don't know if raise your hands if any of you guys is female friends. Okay. Are any of your female friends or relatives with a high value guy? Raise your hands if it's a yes. Okay, about half the panel, roughly. Blackest Panther goes, do you consider yourself a traditional woman or a modern woman? What two specific characteristics do you think you either or? Okay, we can save that one for later if we have time for it. Iris goes, ladies, how would your friends describe you? It's actually kind of funny. You know what? Well, how would your friends describe you in one word? We'll start right here and then work our way. If your friends had to describe you in one word, what would it be?
How would my friend describe me?
Yes, your closest friends. One word. How would they describe you? First thing that comes to mind. Fast.
Tall. I guess tall.
All right, that's it. What about you?
Independent.
Okay. What about you?
Optimistic.
Okay.
Enthusiastic.
Really? That's a lie.
Why?
That wasn't enthusiastic at all. Optimistic, enthusiastic. Okay. What about you?
High value.
Stop the cap.
Oh my God.
All right.
I want to comment on this.
No
one now.
cap.
What about you?
Annoying.
Yeah. She ain't lying.
Understatement.
All right. You?
I would say caring.
Karen? Okay.
Delusional.
Fair enough.
At best.
I think that's the most honest answer we got so far. What about you?
Just loyal.
Loyal. Okay.
Go ahead, Fresh. Shut up. Your friends think you're a crackhead. Tell them that.
That's what you read my mind. That was my first thought.
What?
I'll
come back to you guys, man.
And then question for ladies. Is there a guy you dated in the past you regret losing or still think about till this day? This is a simple one.
Yeah.
Raise your hands if there's a guy that you regret losing or you still think about till this day. Anybody? Only two? Yeah, they don't, bro.
Yeah,
they don't, bro.
Well, no, tell us what about him that you missed, and
please tell us.
And will you take him back?
What's his name?
Yeah, right.
Well, if you have a new boyfriend, you can't really talk about that. But
No,
if you're
I
single-
don't have a new boyfriend. But honestly, like I don't have like a specific guy that I really miss. There's some traits that I miss a lot. Some traits I really miss a lot. However, I feel like once you move on, it's time to just, focus and move forward. But at night, sometimes I get a little in my feelings.
Yeah.
So
I don't think any of them care, bro.
Yeah,
they
much.
they don't. Like they kind of raise their hands, whatever. They don't care. I'm telling you guys, women get over breakups way faster than men do, man. Blackest Panther right here goes. Do you think it's a good thing that women tell other women that their man is cheating? If that woman is genuinely happy, trusts her man, and you know that telling that woman about it would destroy her, and she wouldn't have found out. We will talk about that later.
Yes.
So hold on to that, my friend Blackest Panther. Good
Very good
question.
one.
Jared Cerner goes, if you were 20 years old again, how would you make it nowadays where the market is so competitive? They're all in their 20s, though, bro. I don't think that would change anything. What are you doing on OF? Your mother and I want to come home or at least charge more than $3.99. You're disappointed. Wait, who's on OF here? Who's on? Anyone here on OF? Only one, right?
Yeah.
You have a response to your disappointed father?
Disappointed. Well, he's dead, so.
Oh.
Damn. Rest in peace.
Oh.
Dark.
Okay.
Damn.
Chris Callie goes, question for the ladies. Do y'all truly realize how lonely the life of an average man is and how touch deprived men are?
They don't care.
Yeah, bro, they don't care.
They don't care.
They don't care.
Department of Hoes and Insecurities.
Let's go, Sack Gaines. Finally off desk duty. Time to get these ladies to admit to Grand Theft and Kane Fields again. They don't mean to self-snitch. Okay, thanks, Department, DHS. Is it different for girls saying they are cheating? We'll talk about that. That's going to be today's topic. Mario Cavazos goes, where's Fresh and Michael Blackson? I can't see them. I turned the lights all the way up, man. They're here.
Punk, bitch.
What's
We're in your house with your mother. Trying to give you a new brother, but a second.
Lights out, nigga.
What's your opinion on Zerka clowning Tate? I don't agree with it, guys. When he did it on the last show, we told him, hey, man, you got to chill with that. So
yeah,
obviously they don't, they have their little thing, but as you guys know, Andrew's a close friend of ours. Zerka's a friend of ours as well, so we don't really get in the middle. We just don't let them bash each other.
We shouldn't bash each other as creators,
yeah,
man.
it's kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Question, ladies. Would you kiss Michael Blackson toes for $1 million? Mike, go ahead and show them what you're working with. Oh, shit.
So what?
Your toes. They said, would the girls kiss your toes for $1 million? Your toes are kind of fucked up.
Yeah, they are fucked up.
Oh my God! How many girls we are right here?
It's like you're missing a toenail. His toenails have cut off.
Hey, we gotta keep this YouTube friendly.
We got play a game, and the last 5 girls lose the game. Like we said, we split all the money.
All right, okay. I want the backstory behind where this toenail is. I want the backstory now.
It's gone.
$1 million, somebody gonna suck my toe for $1 million.
Nobody said suck. Nobody
What
said
they
suck.
say?
Just
It's
kiss.
Nah, they gotta suck it for $1 million.
Kiss his toes for $1 million.
Yes.
$500 when you kiss my toes.
Yes.
Raise your
Kiss
hand.
it for $500.
I'll do it.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you guys know.
Yeah,
Come on, guys. Go get the $500, guys.
No. You know what?
So you pay it, bro.
Wait. Somebody
What?
donate $500 and they'll do it. Oh, on camera.
Yeah.
Yep.
How about
But that's
that?
going to Fresh and
I'll
Fit.
rumble.
That's not going to us.
Yeah,
That's going to
they
Fresh
want
and
it.
Fit.
No. You get it in spirit.
In spirit.
Yeah.
It's a charity work.
Charity work.
That's fine. We
For the
can
kids.
okay.
For the kids.
I love doing charity.
Lauren, so Lauren right here. Thank you, Myron. Real men own mistakes. Yeah, man. I mean, if you make a mistake, you make a mistake. You know,
Who
you
is
gotta
that?
be able to correct it. That's the girl that wanted to fight with Zena.
Oh, the Jewish girl. Oh.
Stupid. We're in our Rumble, man.
Yeah.
But yeah. She's not a corn star.
Cool.
Does your woman really love you if she leaves because you don't want to get married, even if you're willing to give her a wedding without signing papers?
This is so personal.
Yo,
Super
you don't answer that question, bro.
Okay. Yeah, you do know that. Some of y'all know the answers to these questions, bro. And then I'm going to read through the rest of these guys, and from this point forward, we're going to read 50 and up.
Yep,
Okay.
that's fine.
Because we got to make sure that we keep the show nice and tight because, well, Mike's got an appointment with the darkness. Pause. Be prepared, Mr. Blackson. These modern day heifers gonna make you wish you were actually under the bed. Okay. Big Mister goes, Fresh and Fit is so important. Don't fold. The game needs y'all. Who hurt you, Myron? I don't know who hurt me. Been part of the FNF fam since the beginning. Happy to see you guys back on YouTube making 400K plus now at work and getting my fitness on point because you guys. That's what
Good
we're talking
job,
about,
bro.
Dr. B84 man, saving lives out there. Yo Mo, first the beast. Please look into testosterone decline due to food lacking vitamins when you get the chance. It's effing rabbit hole. Oh, okay. All right. Glad to see you guys back, Myron. Can I get your opinion on the Montgomery, Alabama fight?
You seen that with a security guard and people on the
That
boat?
shit was crazy.
I heard about it vaguely, but I didn't see it. So
Bro, the
It's a race
guy
topic.
that swam across the canal to get there is a real G. I think I saw that.
Yeah.
You know, Mike, you should react to that, bro. You really should.
What?
You should react to that
There's
video. Like, react to it.
We mean right to it.
The fight in Alabama.
What about it?
With the security guard.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna put some material together.
Good.
There's a photo with someone. He got like some white Crocs on, and they're completely destroyed.
Oh, yeah,
So it's just like Crocs are military grade. What the heck happened? Like
Damn.
literally feet through the shoe.
Okay, this is actually a very interesting question. Shift Move goes, question for ladies. Your dream man makes $250,000 a year, but has 3 different jobs. What are those 3 jobs? I think they want the girls to pick those 3 jobs.
Yeah. So I guess ideal jobs for their dream man. What would they be?
Yeah, name 3. Go ahead. He's making $250K per year, but he works 3 jobs. What are those 3 jobs?
It's my mind has 3 jobs.
Yeah, your dream man has 3 jobs.
Makes $250,000 a year. What are those 3 jobs?
What are they?
For you.
Doctor.
Maybe, I guess Uber driver.
Okay, Uber driver.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
one.
because
Okay, what's the second one?
second one might be like
Yeah, very
Like a
low standards, don't you?
I don't know. I don't know. Like
Uber drivers are hard workers.
All right, we'll come back to you. Can someone name 3 quickly, please? Go ahead.
Property investor.
Okay.
So
our real estate investor. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. What's the second one?
Personal trainer.
Okay.
And stylist.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Pretty smart.
You?
Oh, I don't know.
I have a thing
Can I
about
skip this
something else.
question? I don't know.
All right. What about you?
Trader,
Okay.
streamer, and
What kind of trader?
I don't
Trappers.
not trappers. I'm good.
I love
So
trappers,
good
that's
on
what
that.
I'm
I don't know much about it, but I feel like it'd be nice if they work from home and then we can like
Okay.
film and
So you don't
day
care.
trading.
You don't care if they trade crypto, commodities, forex. You just trading. Something.
Yeah, like
Looking
I think
at
it seems
charts.
really cool because it's something that I would like to learn.
Okay.
Because I don't know anything about it, so
Okay.
I would like someone I could learn
Streamer, trader, and what's the third one?
from. It's a yoga teacher.
What about?
I'm selfish. If my woman had 3 jobs,
Right.
I want to be a massage parlor, free massages, a hairstylist. I ain't got to pay for that $300, $400, $500 haircut. Haircut for a woman. And then last but not least, I want to be a cook, so I don't have to take out to eat. We just eat at home.
Smart.
I'm a selfish
thinking.
mother sucker.
What about you?
3 C's: crypto, chef, and a comedian. I think
He's
that's
right
like
there.
the full
He's right
package
there.
right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really
I think
good.
that's just like everything.
Everyone wants to laugh.
Yeah. Laughing is
What about you?
I would say a jeweler, investor, like a property investor, and a chef as well.
Okay.
I would say definitely real estate investor, stock market, trading on the stock market, and built his own business, whether that's like clothing, I don't know, drop shipping, whatever he does. but-
Entrepreneur.
Yeah, entrepreneur.
What about you?
I would say a realtor, a plumber, and a handyman.
Nice.
Why a realtor? I'm just curious.
So she won't be homeless anymore.
And she needs her pipes
Basically.
fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say an entrepreneur, a beat producer, audio engineer.
Okay. So you want an
yeah,
all-around
handyman.
musician?
I guess, yeah, just somebody that could, because
Help
that's
with
what I
your
do.
career?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I do. So I want to be around that.
Well.
And then, yeah, like handyman, that's pretty smart.
You know what I hear? Selfish.
Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, did you notice that,
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
jobs that they mentioned
Help
are all
them
benefit
achieve.
them?
Yeah.
What about you said Uber, trappers, and then what's the last one?
Yeah, Uber driver is it's just like something like I can't
Okay.
think of like, but I just think
And
like
then
all the
drug
Uber
dealer?
driver they all reliable like.
Okay,
Also
that-
sweet.
that's fine.
Yeah, I love all the
And then
trappers
what's the-
because
what's
they
the
can
third
be
one?
some free.
What's the third one?
The third one, music manager.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh shit.
You know, if you ask the guys those questions, like we wouldn't really care. Like we would have been like, I don't care what she does, bro.
Okay, unless she got a nice ass.
Yeah,
That's all
like,
we care about.
I noticed
That's
that
a
all the
job, too.
professions benefit them. Yeah, that's fine. It just goes to show how women deal with men versus how men deal with women. Very revealing question there. Michael Blackson living up to the name. Okay. Much love. I've implemented a lot of what y'all teach, and my marriage and life is on the rise. Appreciate y'all. That's what we're talking about, man. Don't let your wife boss you around.
Hey man, that's the wrong hashtag, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Don't ever say that again, bro.
Yeah.
What does it say? Oh.
Not cool.
All right, Mr. Erasmus goes, if girls can post on IG when they're in a relationship, then can their man go to Colombia with the boys? They're not cheating. Okay. Byron goes, My twin brother Myron will use me for backup if y'all 304s get out of line. Hopefully he doesn't have to come out. And then Chris, he's came in from before.
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
Okay. And then we are going to need subtitles for the Ukrainian chick. Don't apply the answers to yourself, 304s. Okay. El SpongeBob goes, Michael Blackson's so dark his teeth look ashy. Jasmine Jafar is not a lawyer. A YouTuber named Only Sam's exposed her entire agency story that was made up.
Wow. The girl sitting in the corner that was so high IQ that was debating you just in circles.
Just going to argue?
Yeah, circles.
She's not really a lawyer?
Apparently.
Oh, okay. Well, not surprised. I can't say I'm surprised. Ladies, would you rather be a doctor / lawyer that makes $100K a year or an OF model that makes $500K per year? Ooh, good question.
Good one.
We'll start.
Guys, I like this question. I really do. This is a very interesting question. The question is, women today of 2023, would you rather be a OF model making 500 to 600K a year, or be a doctor or a lawyer making 100K a year? Let's hear this answer, guys. This is very important.
Right here, $100,000 per year as a lawyer. As a doctor or lawyer, or $500K a year as an OnlyFans model.
Well, the only doctor only making 100,000 a year is like a voodoo doctor. Okay, real doctors are making $300,000-$400,000 a year.
Like a general practitioner will make somewhere that low. Like someone like the first
like the free clinic.
primary care.
All right, go ahead.
Primary care. What about you?
I choose the latter. Yeah.
OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Okay.
I choose a doctor.
Okay. What about you?
Is that what your parents told you?
Yeah.
That's why.
All right. So
I understand.
I would choose a doctor.
You said doctor?
Yes.
Okay. And Miss Hollywood, would you say you said doctor too?
Doctor.
What about you?
Doctor.
Okay.
Lawyer for sure.
Okay.
I take the OnlyFans girl.
What about? I think I know your answer.
I mean, my mom's a nurse, so I would like to be a doctor, but I'm just not into it. So OnlyFans because I'm already in it.
Okay.
You know?
And you're making 5x the money. All right. What about you? OnlyFans or
Yeah, I would like to be a doctor.
doctor instead? Okay.
Yeah.
Even though you make only a portion of the money.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Lawyer.
So sweet.
Okay.
Lawyer. I want to send some bad people into jail.
Okay.
You're funny.
Or make my clients that have a lot of money pay me a lot out of jail.
Okay. Eric P goes, fresh tonight. You are not darkest on the panel. How does it feel?
I feel great, man. You know what? The light is on me. I'm shining. He's not.
Yeah. We got Michael look like the when the power goes out. SpongeBob.
Wait, Michael, you got that from him?
Woman
I don't know
love-
what this nigga look like, man.
Love to be held,
are
but not
they? Can they
accountable.
have their pictures out so I could at least gross them back?
Yeah, man.
That's funny. He said, women love to be held, but not accountable. That is so true. A few years back, I got my heart broken even when I gave my heart and love, treated her equally, and did everything right according to girls. It confused me. I finally have closer knowledge. Thanks, guys. Yeah, man. You can't sit, bro. Don't treat. If you
Time out. Did that guy send $200 a pound? Whatever was that?
it's $10, but it's 200 and what is that? What
That's
currency is
rupees.
that? Rupees, Indian rupees, I think.
What's that? 50 cents? How much is that?
Yeah. No, literally.
It's about $10 to us. Eric
Yeah, that's
Drew,
all hype.
Moshi tonight, followed by Jacuzzi and Bedroom Fun. Big homie, I can tell she is a BBC deficient, so please be a gentleman since you'll be her first. Don't let me down, Mothersucker. Our African brothers here.
Yes, sir. Get him fresh.
Oh, so yeah, that's Fresh as Balls talking to Miss Canada. Okay.
Get him
Do
fresh.
you have anything you want to say back to Fresh as Balls?
Get him fresh.
Don't mind that.
Yeah.
Get him
Yeah.
fresh. Yes, sir.
BBC deficient. He's correct.
He's correct.
All right.
Give him that.
Marius, just read this first.
Okay. Let's go ahead and go to the first question, and then I'll look at
And
that stuff
here's
after.
the last one.
Okay, yeah, last one here. Myron, this is old news, but what do you think about Sneeko and Andrew distancing themselves from the RP?
What is that?
We'll talk about that. Stay tuned, guys.
We'll cover
stay
that
tuned.
whenever we
yeah,
talk about that.
stay tuned, guys. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So, ladies,
you get the first question.
Let's handle this right now, in person. So, in your opinion, what is considered cheating? Where does it start? Texting, in person, actual intercourse, just flirting. Where does it start? To you.
Not put me into like his like the first place, you know.
Priority.
Like yeah, like I don't know. Like for me, I'm really picky on guys. Like on their like not even like they have like a like I remember I asked a question about like the 10 years old, like a 10 years ex-girlfriend. Like that's a no, that's a red flag for me. Like I know it's like it's a high request for ask a guy for like 100% love you, but it's
You want full attention.
yeah,
no
I just want
games.
full attention because I gonna pay full attention too.
Okay.
Yeah, like if I know you are for attention, I gonna pay for attention too.
So if he's not giving you full attention, he's kind of cheating.
I guess so. Yeah.
For you?
An emotional attachment to anyone else.
So let's say he's with you, but he just smashing other girls with no connection. Is that cool?
No, but the first inkling of cheating would be an emotional attachment to someone else.
Okay. For you? What is cheating to you?
For me, cheating is when another guy starts to consider another options, like so not treating me as a priority and thinking about other women. This is for me.
Give me an example of that happening.
I don't know. I think it starts with your mind. You know, if you know that you love this person, you just don't need. You don't have the need for searching
Somebody
for
else.
another people. You know, so
okay.
This is what I think.
Sorry, what was your answer to that? What is cheating to you? What was your answer specifically?
Mine?
Yeah.
An emotional attachment to someone else.
Okay. Emotional. All right.
Lying and fucking someone else.
Ooh, sounds familiar.
One or both?
I feel like there's like relationships where you're like, oh, you see other people, like it's understood, everyone's got, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But if you're lying about it, then it's like, why?
Be upfront about it.
Yeah, be upfront about it. Like, you want to go fuck other people? I'm sorry. If you want to go see other people, then you need to talk about it. Simple as that.
Okay, so be upfront about it from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree with that, but I think one of the first signs of cheating would definitely have to be like just so attention seeking online. Like a man that has like the follow ratio is way above like his following. That just like weirds me out when a guy's like going and posting little selfies on his story and stuff, like all fitted up. I don't know. There's just something like if that's not like the typical normal for them, that's weird. I don't like that.
He's pointing at you.
I don't like that. I just think it's so weird seeing a man in the mirror like a
I was
little
posting
fit
my
on.
workout. I didn't know.
Okay, that's different. You know what? If you're single, of course.
So
but-
okay, why is that? Is it because when he posts that, girls are gonna hit him up? Like, what do you think?
Yeah, I just think it goes back and forth, hand in hand, even with him liking the girls'
I feel
stuff. Just
You wanna
sliding
know
in.
a dirty little secret? As a guy, if you're in shape, you get more attention from dudes than girls.
Oh, 100%.
Way more attention from dudes.
100%.
It's not the same as like when women post
What do you mean,
fitness
like
stuff.
gay dudes or regular dudes?
Both. They'll be like, "Hey man, nice veins," or "Yo, how'd you do that?"
Yeah.
Or, like when men post like fitness stuff, you get way more attention from dudes than chicks.
I don't
But-
really
but-
mean
but like
fitness stuff,
chicks, if you
but-
post fitness stuff, you're gonna get way more attention from men.
Yeah.
Or yeah. Anyway, so you cheating is being an attention seeker as a man.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
And that
just
can
doing
manifest
too
through
much.
social media.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why me and Michael Blackson don't work out. I'm just kidding. I work out now. What about you?
Cool.
I feel like everything is cheating. So you
All right.
flirting, you talking to somebody,
Breathing.
everything is cheating.
Breathing too.
You breathing somebody's air is cheating.
Wait,
right.
Who hurt you?
I'm just telling you how I feel about it.
Someone ever
Nobody-
cheated on you?
No, nobody hurt me.
What sign you are?
I'm a Cancer.
Oh,
Cancer.
Yeah.
See,
See,
that's why.
Yo, Cancer's got this problem, bro.
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
man.
dude.
I knew it, man.
Right, Michael?
But cancer
never
cancer
dated a
girl.
Cancer. I don't know.
Sorry.
I've never dated a cancer. I don't know what.
Cancer girl
I know my
always
sister
be a
a
good
Cancer.
They're
wife.
very caring
Yeah.
people.
I'm telling you, man.
Good
That's why.
wife.
That's
mom.
why. Okay, what about you?
All right.
What's cheating for you?
I would also agree with that, but I feel
Breathing
like
too.
not breathing.
Oh, okay.
You gotta breathe because
Okay. Can you tell us specifically what you agree with?
I would say the one thing that's definitely cheating is if you're giving other bitches attention. If you're swiping on a girl's story and you're like hard eyes and all that shit, then yeah, if you're or having sex, that's also cheating. But it starts with the swiping, giving other girls attention, embarrassing you.
Okay.
Okay.
Attention to other women
hmm
on social media.
Yeah,
Or do you mean in general?
in general.
Okay. What about you?
I think just lying and being dishonest is
Okay, that's the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like her? Okay. What about you?
Yeah, betraying the partner, like moving in a way that, you're not considering who you're with. I think that's cheating. Like, the infidelity starts with attention and then,
Okay. Is that also? Are you also basically saying because you said betrayal? So would it be
Yeah.
lying?
I guess, like when you start moving different in order for your partner not to know stuff, that's kind of, you're already moving in that way that you're cheating, like you don't want them to know stuff. Therefore, you're disrespecting your relationship already. So
Like their pattern has changed from what they used to do.
yeah,
before.
no, definitely start moving different.
Okay.
Okay.
And then back this way, real quick. So now that we have established what you consider cheating,
I think cheating is when you get caught, my nigga.
All right, nigga. So, ladies, what do you think makes a man cheat on you? As a woman, we'll start here.
Well, that's something crazy because I just met someone and like a lot of her boyfriends have cheated on her and she's perfect. Like, well, as much as I know. So I'm just like, it's never really the woman's fault or it could be because like, I don't know, some things start missing or attention starts lacking. So then people start seeking it somewhere else. But that doesn't mean that's not a reason to get cheated on.
Let's say you have to think of a reason why someone would cheat, like a guy would cheat on a girl. What would it be?
Maybe not getting their needs met. So they seek it somewhere else.
Okay. For you?
Definitely on like the needs part, I feel like what makes a guy actually cheat on a girl is when the girl's not offering like, you know, either sex or like peace. If we're being like annoying is what I'm trying to say. Like it would obviously make them want to go to somewhere else that does have that like sex or like the peace that they're looking for.
Okay.
Just an insecure man.
Wait. Okay. Define what insecure. How would you define that?
Like one isn't enough. He needs 4 bitches to boost him up. He just needs like someone to compliment his shoes on the street.
You tell him, girl.
He's that.
Yeah, tell him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Insecure, Michael. Okay, what about you?
I feel like men
Merch.
cheat because they'll find somebody prettier than you, bigger butt than you, more
Bigger butt than you?
Than you?
No way.
Your ass?
That shit, dang,
That's impossible, bro.
I'm just saying. I mean, do cheat.
That shit's a blimp.
And you know, some women are very clingy, so men like women that let them vibe, like just let them do whatever they want to do. That's why men cheat. Well, I feel like.
You sound experienced.
No, I just know a lot of men.
Yeah, sure you do.
Okay. What about you?
I believe it's based on how deep the relationship is to start with, because obviously there's different levels, so there's going to be different scenarios. But I think number one is if a woman's disrespecting a man, that's an instant cheat. If you're humiliating him, you're out there doing the most, shaking your ass, you're going, like, if you have a boyfriend that's like high value, you're in the clubs every day, they're going to look for other options because they think you have options already. And every girl has options, let's be real. But when you're like doing the most and showing it online, I just think social media is just such a gateway to finding other options, and it's just right there.
That is so spot on. What about you?
I agree with the ending statement there. I just feel like everything's very easily accessible. So they're like, oh, maybe I don't have the right one right here. Let me try this one out. Let me see if this is the right move to make for me. Yeah, I just think that everyone thinks that they can replace good people. And that's not always the case.
That's fair.
For me, the reason I would agree that if people don't meet like their needs, then they will try to find this in someone else. For example, if you want to be heard, if you want to be understood, if you want to feel loved, and this person is not ready to give or other reasons, then of course the person will try to find this
somewhere else.
Yeah, somewhere else. Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely think not having their needs met, and on top of that, humiliation's like definitely a big one.
I think just believing your fate. Like, because I do believe in that people and people like together, like they have some connections, and some connection is strong, some connection they super weak and it breaks easily because of like distraction or something. So
Like Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi?
The connection breaks easily, right?
Yeah, like Wi-Fi here, like not even real Wi-Fi, fake Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just feel like girls, like if it like not only girls, like boys, like girls cheating or boys cheating, like they can cheating for no reason. Just because like they did not have enough feeling for you, did not have enough strong enough feeling for you, so that they might cheating on you.
So if it was strong enough, they would think about it first before doing it.
I don't know. I always believe in fate. Like I know like the relationship needs like two people, they work together to maintain it. Like they all need to like provide something for each other.
Yeah.
Like, they cannot like always ask for each other. But once you like did that thing, the other things that come like that determine your future is the fate.
What the fuck? The future.
Put this on God. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But we in fate. What was the reason you gave real quick? Why men cheat?
Why their
What
needs
makes
their needs
them-
aren't being met or something like that.
All right. What was your next question?
Okay, so now, last question from me here. Do you think yourself, your person you are right now, can satisfy one man?
Can satisfy
Like,
one
so
man?
you by yourself can satisfy your man. 100%.
I guess like I mean I think I am not ugly and I'm not super boring. I'm a funny guy. I'm funny girl.
Hold up, what kind of show is this?
Let's go Rumble now. Okay. So
But like I cannot like fully guarantee that.
So you said you can satisfy one man. So next question is, have you ever been cheated on?
No, I never been cheated on.
Stop the cap.
Okay.
No, that's true. That's not Dr. Cap. That's true. Yeah, I never been cheated on, but
Yeah, you know
right
of.
now I'm like
Yeah.
I do met a guy that I don't know if he's cheating on like we don't even in relationship. Like we
Like
just like talking, and
Like, you just fucking. Yeah.
He only cheats when he's caught. So
Okay.
Okay, so the summary I have here is yes because she's funny. Any other reasons why?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yes.
Love you long time.
All right.
Okay.
What about you?
For you, same question.
Yeah, I think I have what it takes to satisfy one person. And I haven't been cheated on to my knowledge.
Interesting.
Do you want to ask them what makes them?
Nah, this is very, I want to say surface level.
level.
So this is fine for now. What about you?
First of all, I think it depends on compatibility. Like if people suit each other, you know, and their interests and what they like in their life, their mental view, like you know what they think about life. But I think
This is a yes or no question, right? Well,
pretty much.
Yes.
Then if it's a yes
Yeah,
or no, just
I
do it
think
with raise of
yes.
hands then.
Yeah,
You'll be able to
I
fly
would-
through it quicker.
Yeah, because
you
I'm
don't want
really
them to
caring.
explain.
So yes.
Well, all right, ladies, very simple. How many of you think you can sexually satisfy your man by yourself? Raise of hands if yes.
What is the question?
There you go. There's your
Just
pretty
raise
much
your
every
hand.
girl except for those two think they can do it.
There you go.
2 hands.
Okay.
2 hands in the air.
Yeah. So every girl at the table, except if I'm not mistaken, you two are the only ones that think you can't do it. You think you can do it too by yourself?
Sexually
So, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a question, right, Fresh?
Yeah.
Okay. So only these two are said no.
Okay. and-
Everyone else thinks they can do it.
Okay. So Michael, real quick, from your experience with dating,
Right.
do you think one woman can satisfy one man?
It's probably 5% of men out there that don't desire more than one woman. Very small percentage. You know, I'm from Africa, where we, you know, chiefs are allowed to have 5 wives, and you know, even you're Muslim, you're allowed to have 4 wives, or
Yeah.
you know, even biblical. You go back to biblical time where they had a whole bunch of wives.
King Solomon.
Yeah. So is whatever it is, ladies, is you're not the problem. You know, it's just us. It's just I'm not sure what it is. I know for a fact I can't deal with one woman. You know, and it's not that because I'm sure you could satisfy me every way possible, sex, you know, happiness, jokes, whatever. I'm sure of that, but for some reason, it's just in a man's nature.
But
It's nothing you could do about it.
Um,
But like I say, it's only there are 5% good ones out there. Just good luck finding them.
Yeah, that's where talking
So,
about it matters.
Real quick, how does that make you guys feel knowing that, like, for most guys, you can't satisfy them?
I sorry, I didn't hear your question clear, but I wasn't like
Mm.
I wasn't talk about like how Michael said. I was feeling like I can totally understand that guys want all women, but I guess like for me, like the true love is not the guy I want, it's the guy I'm afraid to lose. So like if you afraid to lose,
I think I like that point of view, guys. I really do. I think I like that point of view from that Asian woman. The guy that you want as a woman is the guy that you're afraid to lose. And I think it's vice versa a little bit.
lose one women, and you know that if you want all the bitches, and you're gonna lose that real bitches that really love you and really cares for you, and like can do everything for you that other bitches cannot provide to you. Yeah, that's real love. So, I mean, that's the fate I'm talking
All right,
about.
I have
like,
a better question.
yeah.
All right. Most of you said that you can sexually satisfy a man by yourself. Tell us how. You said you're funny. Is that it?
No, I'm not only funny.
What? How else would you satisfy your guy by yourself?
I can cook.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't have to spend his money. That's true. Like I never ask for guy for like money.
You have
for
money?
real.
Is that what it is?
No, it doesn't mean I have money. Like
You have your $300 from earlier.
Sorry. What about you? What makes you think you can sexually satisfy a man
$300
by
is
yourself?
enough.
What makes you think you can satisfy your guy by yourself? You.
I'm not clingy. I think I'm pretty funny.
Okay.
Take care of myself, really.
Okay. What about you?
I believe that there are different needs. So if there is 3 levels of connections for me, and one I meet the person with who I have all these 3 is emotional, physical, and spiritual.
Yeah, but we're not talking about you. We're talking about the man. What makes you think that you can satisfy a man by yourself? It's not what you want, it's what he wants.
Once we are vibing, in all these 3 levels of connections, then of course he satisfies me and I satisfy him. So it's like
What are these 3 levels of connection that you think you have?
I believe that is my personal opinion. So
Okay.
the first one is emotional, second one is intellectual, and the third one is physical. So you should be attracted 3, and the top, like the highest one is spiritual, is fourth one. For now, I'm aiming for 3, fourth one. I hope I will have it as well.
Interesting. All right, what about you? What makes
Um,
you think that you can satisfy your guy by yourself? You
I
said
don't.
yes as well.
Yes, I did. And I'm very open-minded. I like to get down. So, and if it's my man, I'm like, let's go, win, whatever. So, whenever,
If-
wherever.
Okay, it sounds like to me you'd be okay with him having other partners.
As of recently, I did have a talk with someone about that, and I personally like women.
Doesn't
And
that just contradict what you just said? That you can satisfy a guy by yourself?
well, I mean, it's me being comfortable with him and another woman. So that's my own personal thing. So,
But that by definition means you can't satisfy a man by yourself.
I mean, it's being open-minded with it. I think that is by myself. Like you're,
Bruh.
okay.
Do you not see the logic there? Like literally, he's having another girl, so that by default means, by definition, he's having another girl because you can't satisfy him yourself.
You can satisfy a man all by himself, but they're still gonna want to see other women. Like y'all just like having other women. Y'all can.
So therefore, you cannot do it yourself. So your answer is not really a yes; it's a no.
Okay, then it's a no, I guess.
Like, I mean, am I crazy? Like,
We're all here. We're all here.
yeah, you know what I mean? Okay. Yeah. Wait, hey, don't be ashamed of it. That's actually good. What about you? You said you could sexually satisfy a guy yourself, and you did it with 2 hands. Why?
I just feel as though like I'm very well rounded at a lot of things. And I stand by that.
What does that mean?
Just like
You use 2
you
hands?
yeah, of course. I do it all.
I do it all.
Tell us
Feet
the
too,
specifics.
whatever you want.
So, what specifics specifically
In what in regards to
that makes you
sexually?
sad being able to satisfy your guy by yourself?
Well, sexually, not a problem.
Oh, okay.
Second, intellectual wise, I really like to like kind of have that playing
Alright.
field with a man where we can both like push each other for
Okay.
success. So driving him, wanting him to see him like achieve everything.
Do you really want a guy that you have to drive though?
No, that's not what I mean. Sorry, supporting him
Okay.
in his successes.
All right. So, sex, intellectual, and what else?
Comedy.
And funny.
Okay. Funny.
Yes.
Fantastic. What about you?
Are you funny?
So this question is just
I think you're
sexual,
funny.
correct?
Well, I mean, obviously, sex is a
Everybody-
component, but how would you satisfy him yourself?
I'm just saying that this is sexual, correct?
Sexual, and obviously, he's gonna other things too. I'm saying predominantly sexual, but it could be relationship
well.
standpoint too, so he doesn't step
Oh,
out on you
well.
with another girl.
Well, I know my shit good.
Okay.
And then I like to mind fuck people. So I like for you to think about me all day.
Okay. Well, how would you go about doing that?
How'd you mind fuck niggas?
Yeah.
Why would I give you my secret?
We want to. This is for the show.
No.
No, but I like to mind fuck people.
Like how?
Yeah, can you
I
give
like
us
to
like an
make you
example?
think about me all day. Like,
But how though?
Okay, one example.
Yeah.
damn.
Like
Like
nudes?
when Ice Spice said he'd think about me
No,
when
I
he
don't-
brushing his teeth, type shit.
Yeah, but how did you get to that point?
Spill the beans.
We're asking like, how do you
I
actually
mean,
do
I
it?
like to have like intellectual conversations
Oh,
with people.
Intellectual.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm trying to argue all day.
All right. What about you?
Yeah.
Oh no, you actually said no. You said no. How would you keep your guy sexually satisfied and only to you?
I don't know if this is particularly answering your question, but it depends on the guy, right? So I'm like, if I chose the right guy, it would mean he'd be happy with just me. If I talk to someone and I'm like, you can get with someone, talk about it, conversate, then that's that.
You said you want a musician, didn't you? When we asked you?
Yeah, the guy behind the computer. So I know the industry I'm getting in. Yeah.
You think that guy's gonna only want one girl?
No, I know that. That's why I'm like being, very careful with that shit. But if that's what I want.
So it's okay for you to want what you want, but not what he wants.
No, so I was like earlier, I was thinking if you've seen that thing with Brent Fayez, he talks about like with his woman, they know what he's not going to just be with them. And they're okay with that because they talked about it. So.
All right. So what would you bring to this guy then?
Me personally, fun time. Fun time. Yeah.
How would that fun time occur?
This part is kind of corny. I'm going to move forward, guys.
He'll probably never meet them. Like, the type.
What do you mean?
Like you had I like what you're saying with the 3 tiers, 4 tiers. Like if you meet someone special, you don't want to lose them in your life.
Emotional, intellectual, and physical?
Yeah.
Men don't give a shit about any of that stuff she just mentioned.
But have you met anyone that made you actually think, oh, maybe she is different? Maybe she, no. You've never met that?
Can I ask a question for the...
No, because humans are way more alike than people want to admit. It's just that women aren't okay with admitting that. Men are okay with saying, yeah, we're dogs, we're all the same. But women really, y'all think y'all are all different when you guys are very similar, man.
Mm-hmm. But can I ask a question for the guys here? Like, can you just think about one ex or one girl that you cannot forget about? Maybe your first love, maybe your moonlight in your own heart, and think about I know you cannot have you cannot say I have no one. That's not the cap. If you say you have no one special girl, and say 3 traits about that girl that make you feel that she's special.
Okay. Mike.
Yeah, celebrity first.
I mean, let me see. I'm trying to think. Every woman that I've dated, I could think about different things about each of them that were special. Every one of them was different in their own way. One coochie's better than the other. One is more a better mother. One is more domestic. One is more hardworking. One is more honest. So it's something. I've probably had 5 real relationships in my life, and I could think of something different about each of them. I'd love to put all the good traits of all of them, make one great woman, but that still might not keep my dick in my pants.
Yeah, but a great mother or working hard or being honest, it's just the same thing that we just said. It's the same thing that some guy thinks that the girl's not special, but those kind of not special traits make a girl special in your heart. That's what I.
You want to take it?
I think he answered it for us, man.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, you can answer.
Good job, Mike.
Answer it.
Wait, what?
Answer
it. Yes.
Answer it.
No, but I get it because I do think that women do say that they can do all these things. And, I can hire a maid, I can hire a chef, I can hire all these things, but I think it's connection that does matter. So once you get that connection with somebody, it will make things a little bit more a better experience.
Wi-Fi,
like Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I agree with Fresh. Everything a woman provides can actually be outsourced. So realistically, especially if you're dealing with a guy that has the money to be able to outsource it. So I think just being an asset, not being a pain, is the best thing that you can do, because most women are liabilities and not assets. Most women kind of come into the relationship and extract, and don't really give much in return. They think I'm just going to be here and be pretty, and that's good enough. So if you're able to kind of distinguish yourself from other females and be an asset versus a liability, that will immediately set you apart from other girls. So does that answer your question? Yeah,
it did. It answered the question perfectly. So I just thinking about for all, no matter guys or men, the relationship we want, it's just we're trying to make others more happier. We never think about, oh, I got something, you got something, with being a trade. We just make each other better. Yeah, just genuinely.
I think it's never really a fair trade when a man deals with a woman, to be honest with you, because women don't look for their equal, they look for a superior. So when the guy comes in, he's already providing more value than the female does, because that's the female mating strategy. Women don't seek an equal, so therefore I must provide more value than you do to even get a relationship or get a shot with you.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you think in order for a relationship to work, the man has to love the woman more?
This is a controversial topic. All right, we're gonna kill Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook before I answer this. Yeah, guys, come on over to
Clips channel.
We can stay on YouTube for a little bit longer, or did you want to just switch to Clips now?
Clips.
All right, guys. So this is what we're gonna do. There's 8,000 plus y'all here on YouTube, and then another 10K plus y'all. So we got about 20,000 of you guys watching live. So come on over to our Clips channel, Fresh and Fit Clips. We're gonna kill the Fresh and Fit stream right now. About to answer this question: should a woman love the man more? Should the man love the woman more? It's actually a good question. Probably gonna have a good discussion here. So we're gonna kill Facebook. Come on over to Fresh and Fit Clips, guys. Drop the link in the chat right now, Mo, for them.
Yes.
So they can switch over.
In 5 minutes, I'll do it.
In 5 minutes?
Yep, 5 minutes.
For the and for the Clips channel?
Yep.
Okay. All right, then yeah, guys, we're gonna switch to Clips here in 5 minutes. So I'll answer this question on Fresh and Fit. But we're gonna kill everything else except for Rumble, Clips, and Fresh and Fit, and Rumble. And Rumble, YouTube for the 2 channels.
Yep.
All right. I genuinely think the woman has to like the guy more than the guy likes the woman. And the reason for that is because it's a multivariate analysis. But the reason why is because women have more options now than ever before. So the only way that you're going to keep a woman loyal to you and want to be with you and not look the other way for another guy is she has to be constantly chasing your validation, not the other way around. And I think this is even more important in 2023 with the emergence of dating apps, social media, etc. Women have so many options, so many distractions, so many opportunities given to them by men all the time that if she's not chasing your validation, she's going to be chasing someone else's validation. And that's the worst thing that can happen to you as a guy. You never want to be first place, because what I've realized is that women can't serve 2 masters. They have to be with, they're going to give their all to the best guy that they like. You know what I mean? When most women want to be with just one guy that checks all the boxes, you need to be that guy. So that's why I heavily believe that women need to like the guy more than the guy likes her. Because when a woman likes the guy more, she's satisfied. She's like, this is the best man that I can get. She's in her feminine. She's happy. She's more submissive. She won't do any, BS and embarrass herself in the guy. But when it's the other way around and the guy pedestalizes the woman starts to think she's better than him. And when women think that they're better than their man, they end up turning into terrible people, to be honest with you.
I see that for today. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone disagree with that? Damn. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good panel. They agree. Oh, I see you over there. You're like rubbing your eyebrow and stuff. You have something to say? Go ahead, Miss Hollywood.
I feel like you love to speak for women, but women don't necessarily chase one guy either. I feel like maybe sexually we'll be with one guy, but we love attention. We love to go out. If we met someone better than you, then we'd just be with them too. Like,
so you want multiple niggas?
I mean, every girl does, even if you guys don't want to admit it. Like, you love having guys in your phone, even if you're not responding to them.
I disagree with
Yeah,
that.
no, you're correct. You're correct. Women do you do realize what you just said proves my point even further, right?
Yep.
How?
Yeah.
Like you literally just proved
Not
my
you.
point even further, even more so.
I just don't think that we have loyalty to one guy.
Yeah, because my argument is that
triggered my trap card.
since women have so many options, right? The only way that you're going to be able to keep that abundance in check is she needs to be chasing you and not all the other guys, but she's only going to feel that if she thinks she has the best option. The only time I've realized that women talk to multiple guys at the same time or hooking up with multiple guys at the same time, typically each guy fulfills something but can't fulfill everything. I'll give you an example. You might have a guy that's good looking but a bum. She's having sex with that guy. Then she has another guy that has money but he's a loser.
Right.
He's taking her on expensive dates and she's not necessarily hooking up with him as much. Then she has another guy who's just funny and nice to be around, and she can talk to him. So like women put men in compartmentalized roles most of the time because most guys don't have every single trait in one dude. However, if a girl can find a guy that has all these traits in one dude, she would much prefer to be with that individual. That's my
Well,
point.
for myself, I disagree.
You like to date multiple guys at the same time, personally?
I would rather, because I always feel like there's something better out there, just like what he was saying. Like you might meet someone that checks all your boxes and you like their traits, but then if someone else came around the corner.
Okay. I mean,
You're
that
gonna put
might
a
be
dash
your
through it?
particular belief system, but I would argue most women would prefer to be with just one guy that has all the traits versus being with 3 guys that had some of the traits.
So you lay multiple dicks. Got it.
That's what else.
I mean, hey, and that might be, and that's fine. We're not trying to shame you or whatever. I'm just saying most women would prefer to give sexual access to just one guy that checks off most, if not all, the boxes versus having sex with 3 guys that check some of the boxes. That's what I'm saying in general.
Yeah.
Some girls like to
get
have
what you're
multiple sex
saying,
partners,
but you're talking about women like, I don't know if I would cuff because they're not going to check all of these boxes and they can't like fully satisfy me is what you're saying. But
women.
No, it's actually the opposite. The things that
What?
women provide are very easy to find.
Yeah, but you wouldn't cuff one
men are
because you would,
satisfied with women way easier than women are satisfied with men.
So you wouldn't cuff because you feel like
Merch.
It's because you do.
there's many other women that
No,
can do the same
it's
thing.
because yes, it's because there's an abundance of women that fulfill the same exact things you fulfill that men are going to want to have
Yes.
sex with other women. But men are easy to please though, so the barrier to success is very
But you
low.
don't think women are easy to please?
No, not at all.
So they just have a woman just needs a man that has a good job. You think
Who's pickier,
But we're
men or
all
women in
sitting-
general?
But we're all sitting here
Hold on,
with
hold on,
different
hold on.
answers, saying mind, body, soul, and all of these things. Like a man has to be emotionally attuned. He has to be financially stable. Like that's really it.
Not really. Women require.
Yeah.
Who do you think is the pickier sex, men or women?
If a man sat with any of us and started talking about his feelings and his emotions, and it connected with us, that's really all it would take.
You said if.
Yeah, keyword
connects with
if.
you.
Yeah, and here's the other thing too that women like to always conveniently forget.
I think
that's assuming the guy comes in, sits down, is attractive, doesn't smell bad, isn't awkward.
But I
in the
know
way
a
he
lot of
speaks.
beautiful girls that are with men that look like Shrek.
Okay, they might have some money, they might have some status, they might have men have to bring something to the table to be with an attractive woman.
Shut the fresh.
And a woman, yeah, okay.
But women don't necessarily have to bring anything to the table besides being pretty to be with a man.
But didn't you guys say that you had to be an asset?
What do you mean? No, yeah, to keep the guy
Yeah.
around typically.
To retain, yeah.
To retain.
Okay, but not to pull in.
Yeah, but
Okay.
yeah, I mean, a girl can be absolutely retarded and get a guy.
Okay, guys, let's go to clip channel.
We're going to clips. All right, guys, real quick, come on over to Fresh Fit Clips. This is where we're going to continue the stream. So come on over right now, guys. Come on, and we can continue this discussion. Sorry, you were saying something, Hollywood?
I was
So
just
you were
saying,
saying
once
something.
again, assuming that the woman wants to be cuffed. Like,
I would argue most women prefer to be in a long-term relationship if they can.
I disagree. I think women want money. I think women want to make their own money and they want to travel. They want to be seen on Instagram doing their shit, like having
And that's it?
having a good life, hotel, like yeah, they want their life. They don't want a man to sit next to them and be like, "Girl, why are you taking a photo right now?" Girls want to be free.
Do you think women would prefer to be single or have a relationship? You're trying to say you're going to be single?
I
Prefer
mean,
to be single?
either way, but we'll definitely have some. If we're fully happy, we have like our whole roster. I would say, like we got a little roster.
I disagree with that.
Yeah, I do.
Female
Charlie.
fulfillment typically comes from having a family with children and a man, a stable relationship.
Historically, but we are in a different era now.
Oh, Mike.
Oh, y'all different now.
We're in a different era. I think we've come
Well,
a
you
long
know,
way
because
since
you're still
hunter-gatherer and natural
21. By the
selection.
time you start hitting to that clock of 25, 26, you say, okay, I gotta have a kid, and you know, at this age, it's probably possible. She probably just want to have fun right now.
Right.
But you know, typically, I think women from the time they hit like 18, they all they think about is family and you know, husband and all of that stuff. But we're in a new era. You know, COVID didn't help much. COVID got everybody fucked up. You know, but yeah, but when you hit that 25, 26, you just change your mindset, definitely.
Let me ask you something. Do you want a man that's taller than you?
Yeah.
Do you want a man that's stronger than you physically?
I guess, yeah.
I mean, you'd want him to bench more than you, I would assume.
Are we
right?
talking about like a husband? Like this is like the man, or
a
can one
male
of them
that
be
you're,
taller than
we
me?
can
One of
even
them
make it a
be
guy that you're
stronger
hooking
than
up
me?
with, or yeah, the guy that you want to take somewhat seriously. Would you prefer him to be taller than you, stronger than you,
Yeah.
make more money than you,
Yeah.
a leader?
Yeah.
Okay, well, all those traits that you just mentioned have been instilled in you for like a millennia. But why don't you go ahead and just get with a guy your height, your same level of strength, long hair, looks like a girl. Hey, it's 2023. Why don't we just go ahead and get a guy that's more feminine?
Wait, I'm confused what you're saying. If I'm attracted to a guy like that, then
What I'm trying
because
to say,
it's a new.
you don't see what I did there.
I think it's because
You're trying to say it's
no,
a new
I do,
era.
I do. I think
You're
it's
trying to say it's a
because
new
my-
time, but the things
I
you're
know,
attracted
I
to
know,
have been around
but
since
I think-
forever.
I think it's because my generation is extremely adaptable because tech and everything. And I think that growing up, we did watch Disney. We like grew up with the Disney princesses. So we still have a conventional idea of what's attractive. But I think a lot of it is changing with TikTok and like, yeah.
Not really. Women are still attracted to the same men, and I would
But
argue
women
that they're
still
even
love
more
feminine
selective.
men.
Huh?
That's a new thing. Women love feminine men.
Oh,
women-
really?
Yeah.
Are you with a feminine guy right now?
But you can see like a guy with longer hair.
I get what you're
piercings,
saying.
or a little
for no
something.
sassy man. I'm sorry.
I got what you're saying. Just
Like nail polish.
No.
I think
No.
she might just want to say that maybe right
Shout out to
now,
Drake.
like
Drake.
people they want special, like girls, we
Yeah.
want ourselves to be special, but we want a special guy too. We don't always want a guy that got a big mansion, got several foreign wives, and get 10 baby mamas maybe, and then
She's a trap
spending money
star.
for me, but we don't.
Okay.
Sometimes we don't like a guy maybe or maybe he's loyal, but
That's
he's
a lie. Everything you just said is a lie.
yeah, but we don't. No, we might want that, but
You do.
Sometimes. Yeah, I do. Of course, I do.
So you just
You want a
contradicted
girl. You want a girl with a wet pussy.
Wap.
You want a girl
Wap.
with a big boobs and big booty.
Yeah, big
long hair.
booty.
Yeah, you do. You do
Not
the
you
same.
though, right?
But you say traditional, traditional wife should be cooking at home,
Traditional.
taking care
But
of
then
your kids.
I think the problem
But-
is also that men run with the idea of natural selection, how women want a guy who's going to take care of them, and then they become controlling and they ruin it for you because
Controlling in what way?
you don't want every girl wants to live in a mansion, but you don't want to live in a mansion at the expense of someone yelling at you, someone telling you go cook right now. That's no way to live.
Yeah,
You
but
would
that's
much
also if you
rather-
allow it.
But no.
Yeah,
Because
100%.
men
You guys have to
listen,
look at
no,
it this
because
way.
it goes
Who's,
to their heads.
who's paying for the mansion? Who
Exactly.
gave you
Okay,
the
then you
mansion?
can
But put
leave.
yourself in their shoes. If you had a guy who is just kind of doing what's the male version of lashes, he's
Oh, like a SoundCloud rapper?
He is a SoundCloud rapper,
no.
flipping sneakers or something.
Okay.
But you're
on
not a
the low.
slave though. You can walk away at any time.
Yeah.
But then you don't. Where's your money?
You have
In your
own
own
money.
pockets. Yeah, that's why you have to
It's
have
your
a
free
career
You're
or do
accustomed
something.
to a lifestyle. Not a lot of people make 200,000 a year. and
I'm
can live
accustomed to
like
the lifestyle I give myself, and I worry about my money before I worry about finding a man.
Go, Queen.
Yo, question, Miss Hollywood.
What?
We on Rumble yet?
Huh?
No.
No, we're not on Rumble. We're on YouTube still.
I have a question I want to ask. But
You want to go to Rumble?
Oh, yeah, I was on Rumble.
All right, cool. Guys, we're going to go.
Guys, this was a stupid question by Fresh. I like Fresh, but I don't know. I don't understand. The question did not make sense. I don't know. Watch this.
Go ahead and go to Rumble.
Otherwise, you're gonna be in jail.
Come on over to Rumble. Rumble.com/freshfit.
I just caught it, bro. I just caught it.
You caught something?
You realize what about Axe?
No.
I have no clue. All right, just go to Rumble. Fuck it. Guys, come on
All
over at rumble.com/freshfit, man. Rumble.com/fresh.
So, guys, because this is YouTube, I don't know.
Come on over right now, guys.
Let's go.
All right.
Okay, I've been dying to ask this question. Is that Adam's apple?
I don't know.
No, it's not.
It's really not.
That's what
Do
you're
my
gonna
tits
ask.
look fake though?
No, I'm just curious.
Fresh stuff.
You already knew he was gonna fumble that before he asked.
Let's move forward. Just to make
Man.
sure. Gotta make sure, man.
Okay.
Just in case.
I see your perspective on what you're saying, get money and be independent, but I don't think a lot of women share that ideology. They might share it for a period of their time, but it's typically temporary. And I'm willing to bet as you get older, you're probably going to say, damn, going out and partying and, not having a solid boyfriend is tiring. I want something more stable. Because women typically look for stability and security.
Okay. I could keep going with you.
Go ahead, continue.
I feel like out of everything in the world that's unstable, men are the most unstable.
think so?
Men are not well. Yeah.
Okay.
You date.
In what way, though?
Yeah.
Me not being consistent?
I feel like you guys have very toxic views of your role in society, and I feel like that's very trapping for a man. I feel
Toxic in what way?
I feel like men think that they should be providers for one, and I think that
You don't
that's-
think men should be providers?
What should they be then?
I think they should, but I don't think that a man should. I don't think a man should grow up thinking that he has to be a provider. I bet you have so many guys commenting on here saying that, how do I get a girl if I only make $50K a year? That's sad.
Yeah.
That's sad because shouldn't you
there's-
be able to go out like a girl and be like, oh, if I put on this outfit and do my hair, then maybe I'll get a girl.
I mean, the world
Just as
doesn't.
an individual.
The world doesn't work that way because women don't put the same importance on beauty that men do, unfortunately.
Okay, and I'm saying that.
It's sad,
that's-
but do you
it's
date women
trapping.
as a man?
Do I date women
Yeah, as a man.
as a woman?
No, as a man.
Do I date women as a woman?
That's a man.
The point
okay.
is that
Duct tape.
our struggle, going out every single day, yeah, 50K is average, so to speak. But at that point in time, you're going to talk to girls, but on some level, they want to see security. They want to see you can take care of them. So, in all fairness, I mean, we have to make money to provide and be the leader.
Well, maybe that's the problem then. Like, maybe the problem is that once you guys get good with yourselves, then maybe you would find the right woman.
Did I or did I not ask you about 8 minutes ago? Do you want a guy that's taller than you, stronger than you, makes more money than you? And you said yes to all of that, correct?
Yeah.
So
and I'm
your
not
own-
saying
hold on,
that
stop,
getting right
stop,
with
stop,
yourselves means that
stop.
you don't have to have
Your
make
own
money and
preferences exemplify exactly why men have to get out there and become
you
better.
can be a
'Cause you're not gonna
healthy
concede-
person and make
Look,
money.
Look, you're not going to concede for a lower status guy. And guess what? Most women aren't.
Mind,
and that's
body,
okay.
soul. Mind, body, soul.
What?
You can get a woman with mind, body, soul.
Okay.
And you can get a good job with mind, body, soul.
You know,
which
I'm
was
sure
every
there's a
girl's
bunch of homeless
answer.
dudes downstairs right now by 7-Eleven that got
Yeah.
mind, body, and soul.
Mind, body, and soul.
They're like, this is what I'm trying to say when women say a bunch of fucking bullshit, man, that don't make sense. Yo, look, a man doesn't even get the opportunity to show his mind, body, and soul unless he has certain things in place. Smell good, charming, clean teeth, dressed well, has money, to status, whatever.
That's
a guy
part of
can't even
mind,
open
body,
his
soul.
mouth. He can't even open his mouth and convey himself in an attractive manner unless he has certain things in place. The problem is this. Women look at the finish line, but they don't see the entire race. Men have to run the race, and the women there at the finish line ending with the finished product. The men have to run the race, though, and be prepared for the race. That's what I'm trying to say. But you say that because you're coming from a privileged position as a female where you're selecting the winner that crossed the finish line. But you
What?
don't know what they had to do to get to the finish line.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
For both of you, picture like a healthy woman or like an ideal woman. What is her life and what does that look like to you?
I mean, day to day or like over a period of time?
Just like describe like a bio.
She wakes up, showers, facial care, goes to work, comes home, cleans, cooks, repeat. Hangs with friends every weekend. Is that not normal?
No, it's not normal.
I mean, I just don't want to deflect from here because you're saying that men should be able to like go to a club and get in for free and get some of the same privileges that women do. What I'm telling you is that we don't operate on should, could, and would. I'm saying what is. Men don't get privileges for being attractive like women do. And that's fine. I'm not knocking that. What I'm saying is that you're saying it should be that way, but you yourself in your own...
Well, I'm just
Hold on,
trying
stop
to...
interrupting. You yourself in your own preferences wouldn't want that. That's why I asked you, do you want a guy better than you in these certain regards? And you even wanted it. So that proves my point.
But I'm not saying you're giving anything up to do that. I'm saying women too, when their mind, body, and soul, to say that again, is in check, then your teeth
How do you
are
think
white,
money is
your
made?
hair is done.
How do you think money is made?
Money is made because you wake up every day.
Sacrifices.
Right.
What you just said that you don't have to make.
I didn't say I don't have to make sacrifices.
You quite literally said you don't have to make
I
sacrifices.
just said that having a lot of things that women are attracted to is a byproduct of being a healthy individual.
Can I add to something?
Am I crazy right now?
Okay.
Yes, you're not making sense, to be honest with you.
Okay. I just wanted to add something to clarify, but for me, it only took one DM to Aaron just to get on the show as a woman. He just had to look at my pictures and he just said, okay, she's cute. Let me get in here. So, but for Michael here, he had to have such a huge following and he had to make so much money just to get into here. So to prove your point, right?
That women live life on easy mode?
Yeah, we do. We actually do. And I agree. And I agree to that. Even when you go to the club, like
Yeah, the one day you got here.
Yeah.
I mean,
one day I got here.
with all due respect, right? Like you've been saying some loony things, but you're able to say loony, not you, her.
Oh.
She's been able to say loony things because she's in a privileged position as a female where she doesn't have to deal with some of the consequences and the severities of real life. Like
Exactly.
men live a way harder life than women do. The reason why women can say dumb shit like emotional connection and mind, body, spirit. Do you see niggas running around saying mind, body, spirit? No, it's fucking go to work or you're not going to get a date. That's how it goes. Men have to live in reality. Only women get the privilege of saying Looney Tune stuff like emotional connection, mind, body, spirit. My signs of Cancer. I'm the stars align this way, and I'm gonna find a husband. Like, no, men can't be on that weirdo stuff. You can't.
Well, I know a lot of girls that are dating ugly guys that are too fine for them, but they go for them because they're just good people.
Wait, too fine for them?
There is hope.
Like
That-
the girl.
That guy's probably bringing something to the table.
There is hoes.
That guy has money.
He has something.
I have a question.
Shut the fresh.
I have a question.
Yeah, please.
Have you been with a high value man before? Do you believe you have?
Nope. Yes.
And what made him high value?
He was very smart. He was just yeah, he was very smart.
That's
He was smart. I mean, he was successful too. He was cultured. He treated me really well.
What did he do for a living?
He owned a company.
What kind of company?
He owned a lingerie company.
Oh.
I think you should clarify. Like, you mean actually date, right? Not just have sex with?
Yeah,
Is
like
that what you meant?
actually date, like have a
Yeah.
high value man choose.
Because women
you
use that
to be-
interchangeably, typically.
Yeah, a high value man choosing you to be by his side to represent him.
Did he claim you?
Yes, to my knowledge.
What happened?
Why did he leave you? Or you left him?
No. He left.
Quiet now, man.
Yeah.
Scared?
I don't really want to talk about it, but
Emotional damage. You broke up with her.
Same story.
Yeah, he broke up with
But
her.
okay, then second to that, did you feel a way and did you learn things coming out of that relationship that you could have improved as a woman?
Nope.
yeah, absolutely.
Stop the cap.
What were some of those things that you were like, okay, moving forward, I want a high value man. I'm gonna be looking and chasing until I fix my shit.
I think that I found a lot of things about myself, but I also realized that I don't necessarily think I'm ready for a relationship. Like,
Why?
Because I felt like I loved him with my whole heart, but it wasn't like enough. I just felt like if someone walked around the corner and it was just him or him like minus a point or plus a point, I would also be curious, and maybe because I'm 22, but I just feel like, I don't know.
Yeah, you still young. You have a lot.
Maybe
You have a
that's
lot
it.
of life to live.
I mean, 3 years.
I don't know.
I think I just connected something.
What?
Did you cheat on him?
No.
Or talk to another guy?
No, is that what you connected?
Yeah, I mean, something's off because you have a very grass greener on the other side kind of mentality. And
Yeah.
typically girls that think that way think they can do better, and a lot of times they can't do better. And then they think they could do better. They get with another guy. That guy doesn't want to take them seriously, and the guy that they left doesn't want to
You
take them
just
back.
assume every girl wants to be taken serious, and that's what really
I think most girls do
bothering
want
me.
to be taken seriously. Yes.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
That's what you're looking for.
Most girls don't want to recreationally sport fuck people.
Yeah.
If you want to be taken serious, raise your hand real quick.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, very well.
Most of the women here on the panel want to be taken seriously by a man to some degree.
If
Like, this is shocking. No, this one I gotta replay this one. This one really got me. This one really got me, guys. Like, I've never seen a woman say something like this and be proud of herself. She said it with pride. Like, hey, you guys want to be taken seriously? You think every woman want to be taken seriously? I never seen that in my entire life. This is a different generation, guys. This is a different generation. 2023 Generation Z, man. This generation is no joke. I never heard that. I never seen a woman look at like a group of men and be like, "Yo, you guys want to be taken seriously? Are you guys kidding me? Are you guys like what do you want to be taken seriously? You want to be a joke, and you want guys to just fuck you for fun. That's what you want out of life. I've never seen a woman say that in my entire life. I swear, never seen that. And she said it with pride. Let's watch it again, guys. This is not believable.
Way and did you learn things coming out of that relationship that you could have improved as a woman?
Nope.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stop the cap.
What were some of those things that you were like, okay, moving forward, I want a high value man. I'm gonna be looking and chasing until I fix my shit.
I think that I found a lot of things about myself, but I also realized that I don't necessarily think I'm ready for a relationship. Like,
Why?
Because I felt like I loved him with my whole heart, but it wasn't like enough. I just felt like if someone walked around the corner and it was just him or him like minus a point or plus a point, I would also be curious, and maybe because I'm 22, but I just feel like, I don't know.
I want to hear what the audience think about this. Does that mean that's a hoe? When a woman say that, like, I like this man, but if another man walks around the corner and I see something more interesting, is that like a hoe behavior? Like, I don't know. Is that 3 or 4? What do you guys think? Give me your thinking about this. She's saying that like she's with a man, she loved the man, but if there's somebody that walks around the corner that's 1 point above, is that a woman that's like open-minded, whatever?
Yeah, you still young. You have a lot.
Maybe
You have a
that's
lot
it.
of
Yeah.
life to live.
I mean, 3 years.
I don't know.
I think I just connected something.
What?
Did you cheat on him?
No.
or talk to another guy.
No, is that what you connected?
Yeah, I mean something's off because you have a very like grass greener on the other side kind of mentality, and
Yeah.
typically girls that think that way think they can do better, and a lot of times they can't do better, and then they think they could do better. They get with another guy. That guy doesn't want to take them seriously, and the guy that they left doesn't want to
You
take them
just
back.
assume every girl wants to be taken serious, and that's what really is.
I think most girls do
bothering
want
me.
to be taken seriously. Yes.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
That's what you're looking for.
Most girls don't want to recreationally sport fuck people.
Yeah.
If you want to be taken serious, raise your hand real quick.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Most of the women here on the panel want to be taken seriously by a man to some degree.
If
Who
you
wants to play games?
Children.
nobody.
You want to play games?
She's
Who
young. Like,
enjoys-
you have to understand she's young and she's enjoying life.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
She belongs
to the
street. No,
You
we
s-
get it, but we're just saying most girls don't want that though.
But I feel like, how old is everyone? Everyone's also my age.
Yeah, they're right around your age.
I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
You just have.
So
different
all of you
viewpoints.
guys are just looking to settle down right now? Because I'm.
Okay, that is a very interesting point. That is a very interesting point because at a young age, at 18, 19, 20, you don't want to settle down. I agree. But it's like in between settling down and being a hoe, there's a relationship that's in between. That's what we call boyfriend, girlfriend. You want to be in a serious relationship with your boyfriend with the potential of settling down. But it's still a serious relationship. And that relationship matters. This is the way I look at it personally, guys. The woman's life is like this. The normal woman 2023 that's clean, not a church girl. Church girls are too conservative for me. I'm talking about the vast majority of women. You get into a relationship with a boyfriend. You really love this guy. And then you stay in a relationship with him for 5 years. And you either stay with him to get married or you get another boyfriend and then you learn more. So basically 18 years old to like 22, 23 years old, right? Now you work that man. You learn a lot from that man, right? You really love this guy. Nobody was going to consider you a hoe. If you switch from that man and now you're with another man, and that's the man you marry, because you only had 2 body count. You know, that's not like a hoe. And I think that's what she's saying, but I think maybe she's not saying it clearly. But I also think that's not what she's saying because listen to what she's going to say. This is going to shock you guys. What she's going to say is really going to shock you guys.
It changes.
Not
Like,
at all.
I'm bamboozled.
Not at all. Not anytime
You
soon.
would never
but
know.
When the right person comes, though, and they have to be high value and they have
So-
to have all those traits,
So
which
do
is a
you-
lot.
Do you want to be
Like Myron
taken
was saying,
serious by
like that
everyone?
finish point.
Do you want to be taken serious by everyone?
No, because I don't have
Right.
to prove myself to anyone.
Exactly.
It's about who I care about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very
So
interesting.
when you're dating, what are you
Yes.
dating for?
I'm just confused by her responses, but it's fine.
I mean, still want to hurt
When I'm
her,
dating,
man.
what
So.
am I dating?
Yeah, what are you dating for? Are you dating to find love or are you just dating?
I'm just open. I'm just open. to
Sure, you're
whatever.
open, all right.
So
For
she
some cock.
carefree. She just living life. She's having fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna put like any expectations on it because
I mean, you're pretty young, so you shouldn't. Should be a fun time of your life. You know, when you start hitting, when you start thinking about family, when that come later in your late 20s. But now, I don't think no woman should be rushing into a relationship. Just to get your life together. 22 years old, that's when you gotta get your credit right. If you're even gonna bring money to the table, at least have a good credit. Shit. I'll come up with the down payment. We're gonna use your credit.
Mike, you're too nice, bro. I think at 22 years old, she should be looking for. I think she should be looking for a guy right now.
Yeah.
A woman's
2
peak
years
is
too
between
late.
a woman's peak is between 18 and 24.
This ain't Saudi Arabia, motherfucker.
Nah, but here's the
Andrew
thing.
Tate.
That when they polled men from all different countries and backgrounds and ages, they all universally were like, yo, women between 18 and 24 that were the most attractive universally. So I look at it like if you're at your peak as a female, why not try to get the best guy when your chips are up? I mean, you can wait longer.
Because your mind's not there. Because your mind is excited. I'm excited about life. I'm excited about everybody and like what's happening. where I
Okay,
could go,
and that's
what I could
fine.
do.
That's fine. Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing. Are you okay with the consequences that you might not find your dream man when you're ready to settle down? Are you okay with that?
I believe that a woman 18 to 24 should be excited and going around and finding men, dealing with men, dating men. But she should still look for the best man while she's dating as a boyfriend, not to get married. And she could learn from that relationship. But she shouldn't be going around just to have sex with a bunch of men and going to vacation and giving her body away.
I wouldn't want to settle down with someone who is with me at this age because my looks. Like, because I look best between 18 and 25, you said, or 24.
Okay, are you aware of the fact that men are predominantly attracted to beauty first in youth?
Well, then fuck men.
Okay.
Fuck men.
That's fine. So are you okay? Were you content with
I'm okay
being
with that.
single
Yeah.
throughout
I
your
think
30s
I would
and
rather.
40s?
I think I would rather settle down with someone after, when I'm out of my peak, when I'm in my flop
Okay.
era.
Well, here's the thing.
Because
okay, let's have fun with this. Right
know what
now,
you're
you're
gonna say.
probably like Ric Flair, Jeff flying, limousine riding, blah blah blah, right? Living life, right? Cool. You've been
you're
accustomed.
saying, what if I meet the guy?
No, what I'm saying is this. I'm saying you're living your life, right? You're traveling, you're meeting
Mm-hmm.
higher status men, getting certain opportunities given to you. Fantastic. Cool. My question is this. Do you really think you're going to be able to go backwards and get with a regular guy when you're 30 years old?
Well, I don't know. I don't go for all the physical attractives. I don't. I know you think that I'm lying, but
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you're here dealing with higher status men now at your peak
I could
and you're having
because,
fun with
because
them.
I'm not getting used to it. Like
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I'm getting 2 degrees. I know exactly how much I'm going to be making. Like I trade stocks. I know
So you're going to make more money.
I'm going to make enough money for myself.
Okay, but you're going to make more money at 30 than you do now, correct?
Yeah.
Do you think making more money hurt your chances of finding a guy or increase your chances of finding
Well,
a guy?
I'm making money so that I don't need a guy.
There you go.
No, but do you think by making more money, it's going to hurt your chance of finding a man or help your chance of finding a man? That's my
I think
question.
it's going to help my chances.
Really?
Yeah, even though that's not my focus. I think making money, because then I can, I don't know.
Let's
No,
use a little
don't
bit of
do-
logic here. What percentage of men do you think make $100,000 a year in the United States?
Like 30?
30%?
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
The average man makes 40,000 a year, so less than 1%.
But that, yeah.
Oh, really?
In the US or like specifically?
In general.
Yeah, somewhere between 10 to 15% of all Americans make $100,000 a year. That's men, women, everything included. So think about this. You're going to be 30 years old, right? So you're not going to be as hot as you are now. You're going to make more money, which means you have a higher taste in man, but you might not necessarily be as attractive enough to get that guy. And you're going to have certain experiences and certain expectations because you've lived a certain type of life. Do you really think it's going to be easier for you to find a man at 30 years old when you make more money and you're kind of stuck in your ways than now?
I'm not sure. I can't tell you because I've never been 30. Like, I don't know. But from what you're saying, it'll probably be harder. I
Using
think it will be a
logic.
lot harder for me to find someone versus when I'm 22. But that's not what I'm going to choose to spend my years thinking about.
I
and
can
worried
speak for that
about.
even now. Like I'm 22, pretty close to there right now, and just the mere fact that I'm a successful young woman is very intimidating to a lot of men. 100%. It comes off in the way I speak. It comes off in like my personality, just like the aura I give off.
Yeah, bland.
It's intimidating.
Yeah,
And
bland.
it is what it is.
I just shudder to think that like if the guy is successful and finds out that you were traveling Ric Flair jets and Lambos and cars, and then you say, you know what, I'm done with this lifestyle. Take me all these cocks. I want to come with you. I wouldn't want that girl myself. I'm just saying, like after all that. I mean,
Who's
what
gonna
man-
tell you?
No, but your actions are gonna tell me, like how you move, how you operate. Looking at your Instagram, I'm gonna see everything.
Yep.
Ladies, you want to hear a
So
secret?
is the relationship with you worth me not having 2 years of crazy, amazing experiences?
Just say different cocks. Just say.
Oh shit. Yeah, yeah.
So that's not your
No, that's
car.
not what I'm saying.
That's not your.
No.
You didn't pay for that trip. Come on. Just say cocks.
No.
Penis.
No, it's not even about that.
Penis.
What's it about then?
We can go on girls' trips too.
That's even worse.
What happens on girls' trips?
Cancun, Miami.
Yep.
We know Michael. Motherfucker.
Allegedly, Michael's a man of God.
I mean, look, man. I'll just keep it 1,000 with y'all. This is how men look at Instagram. If I go on a girl's profile and I see her in Saint-Tropez, Dubai, on a fucking private jet, in a Lamborghini, etc., you know what I think?
She's selling
Ho,
pussy. Right.
ho,
Concierge.
ho. You know why I say that shit? Because
ho,
women
ho.
don't pay for these luxuries. Men typically do. So if I see a girl in luxurious locations, in foreign whips, etc., I know chicks don't buy that shit. Men do.
Listen, I'll go even deeper. Van Cleef necklace, bracelet.
Yeah.
Works at Target.
I don't think women understand, like, when you put certain things on your IG or you have certain experiences, guys in the back of their mind, they're like, oh, you've been to Ibiza.
Yeah.
Oh, you went on a girls trip there. Oh, you were in Tulum last week. Oh, you were on a private jet. Oh, he's going to pretend like, oh, that's so cool. But in the back of his mind, yeah, this girl's only getting sex. I'm not taking her seriously. That's how men think.
But men don't want to take a woman serious by your logic. So it's like, why is a girl gonna bend around backwards and change her whole life for a guy?
Who said that?
For a guy who will turn to the next bitch that walks through the door? Like,
Because
no
you
bitch
wanna-
is special,
because
right?
They're not. But your goal is to become the main girl, not a
But
side
why
girl.
is that my job when I'm a girl's trip in Ibiza? Like, why is that my job? You're saying to give that up to just work and climb up the ladder to be the main girl when there's 4 other bitches and that's not what we want.
Speaking of IG, I have our
No,
IG
what I'm-
open.
Thank you.
What do you? No, you're missing the entire point. If your guys are always gonna want to have other women,
Guys, I want to know what does Michael Bleed Jackson is laughing because I think something is funny. I have to go back to this. Sorry.
in the United States,
Like 30?
30%.
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
The average man makes 40,000 a year, so less than 1%.
But that, yeah.
Oh, really?
In the US or like specifically?
In general.
Yeah, somewhere between 10 to 15% of all Americans make $100,000 a year. That's men, women, everything included. So think about this. You're going to be 30 years old, right? So you're not going to be as hot as you are now. You're going to make more money, which means you have a higher taste in men, but you might not necessarily be as attractive enough to get that guy. And you're going to have certain experiences and certain expectations because you've lived a certain type of life. Do you really think it's going to be easier for you to find a man at 30 years old when you make more money and you're kind of stuck in your ways than now?
I'm not sure. I can't tell you because I've never been 30. Like, I don't know. But from what you're saying, it'll probably be harder. I
Using
think it will be a
logic.
lot harder for me to find someone versus when I'm 22. But that's not what I'm going to choose to spend my years thinking about.
I
and
can
worried
speak for that
about.
even now. Like I'm 22, pretty close to there right now, and just the mere fact that I'm a successful young woman is very intimidating to a lot of men. 100%. It comes off in the way I speak. It comes off in like my personality, just like the aura I give off.
Yeah, blend.
It's intimidating,
Yeah,
and
blend.
it is what it is.
I just shudder to think that like if the guy is successful and finds out that you were traveling Ric Flair jets and Lambos and cars, and then you say, you know what, I'm done with this lifestyle. Take me all these cocks. I want to come with you. I wouldn't want that girl myself. I'm just saying like after all that. I mean,
Who's
what
gonna
man?
tell you?
No, but your actions are gonna tell me like how you move, how you operate. Look at your Instagram. I'm gonna see everything.
Yep.
Ladies, you want to hear a
So
secret?
is the relationship with you worth me not having 2 years of crazy, amazing experiences?
Just say different cocks. Just say.
Oh shit. Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's not your
No, that's
car.
not what I'm saying.
That's not your.
No,
You didn't
no.
pay for that trip. Come on.
What?
Just say cocks.
No.
Penis.
No, it's not even about that.
Penis.
What's it about then?
We can go on girls trips too.
That's even worse.
What happens on girls trips?
Cancun, Miami.
Yep.
We know Michael.
Allegedly, Michael's a man of God.
I mean, look, man. I'll just keep it 1,000 with y'all. This is how men look at Instagram. If I go on a girl's profile and I see her in San Tropez, Dubai, on a fucking private jet, in a Lamborghini, etc., you know what I think?
She's selling
Ho,
pussy. Right.
ho,
Concierge.
ho. You know why I say that shit? Because
ho,
women
ho.
don't pay for these luxuries. Men typically do. So if I see a girl in luxurious locations, in foreign whips, etc., I know chicks don't buy that shit. Men do.
Listen, I'll go even deeper. Van Cleef necklace, bracelet.
Yeah.
Works
Like-
at Target.
I don't think women understand, like, when you put certain things on your IG or you have certain experiences, guys in the back of their mind, they're like, oh, you've been to Ibiza.
Yeah.
Oh, you went on a girls trip there. Oh, you were in Tulum last week. Oh, you were on a private jet. Oh, he's going to pretend like, oh, that's so cool. But in the back of his mind, yeah, this girl's only getting sex. I'm not taking her seriously. That's how men think.
But men don't want to take a woman serious by your logic. So it's like, why is a girl gonna bend around backwards and change her whole life for a
Who
guy?
said that?
For a guy who will turn to the next bitch that walks through the door, like,
I think that was a great question.
because no
you
bitch
wanna-
is special, right?
Because they're not. But your goal is to become the main girl, not a
But
side
why
girl.
is that my job when I'm a girl's trip in Ibiza?
Yeah, because the whole fashion fit is funny. I'm gonna cheat on you. I'm gonna have many girls, but your job is to become the main girl to take you seriously. It creates some sort of conflict because the woman's gonna be like, yo, why do I have that? Let me just keep going to Ibiza. You telling me to be a hoe? Yeah. It's difficult. It's very difficult to do that.
Like, why is that my job? You're saying to give that up to just work and climb up the ladder to be the main girl when there's 4 other bitches and that's not what we want.
Speaking of IG, I have our
No,
IG
what I'm-
open.
Thank you.
What do you? No, you're missing the entire point. if your guys are always going to want to have other women, but what I'm saying is that women need to work on being the main girl. You get the last name, you get the ring, you get the actual relationship. He actually gives a shit about you. He provides you with security versus these other girls are just getting fucked. It's not the same. Do you understand that there's girls that are in the sex only category and then there's women in the relationship category? Just like I'm sure you probably have a bunch of dudes that are in the friend zone category and then guys are in the sex category. Those guys in the friend zone are probably never going to elevate. Same thing with girls that we put in the sex zone only. And what I'm telling you is with your behavior, you're going to be put in the sex only category by a majority of men that you might find attractive.
And her IG.
AKA Mark Cox.
Like, that's all I'm telling you. I'm warning. I'm just telling you, like, yo, do what you want. Live this lifestyle, the city girl lifestyle. But a lot of guys are not going to respect you for it. And you're going to have a tough time finding a guy down the road when you're ready to settle. You're interested in a man's past. A man's interested in your, women are interested in a man's future. Men are interested in a woman's past.
So I have a
That's
question.
why.
Go ahead. Sure.
Me or you?
Wait, no,
You
hold
can
on.
go first.
I was gonna change, but yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh
could
yeah.
change. That's fine.
So that's why I gotta pull up my Chinese parents' ancestors saying that they always told me that like a girl's like if you have beauty plus any ability, it's gonna be a blast. But if you only got a pretty face or like a nice pussy, like it's a cursed. So that's why like you're saying that you're saying like if girls like only like want to be pretty, like showing some like slutty cute picture on Instagram, and guys gonna think like not respecting her, like I put her into the box. Yeah, into the like the girls that only want to fuck.
But this is where the thing gets funny for me. It's like, do every girls want to settle down? It's like, that's the mysterious question. I think there's a lot of them, but I think that number is decreasing. I think some women do not mind being hoes until they are like 35, 40, and then they can live a single life with a lot of money. I think there's a lot of girls that like that really love that life.
But
what's the term for women that are past 25 and not married in China?
剩女, yeah.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Leftover women.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, why is it so funny here? Why is this word so funny? I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
What are women getting married? What age in China?
My parents always tell me that you better find a husband before 25 because once you after 25 you're gonna
China different.
So,
yeah,
I mean,
you're gonna feel like once you like you might be here after 25 after one night, the 12 a.m. you're gonna be like yeah.
Menopause.
You're gonna be like from like
quarter pause, menopause.
yeah, you're gonna be from like a super luxury supermarket, like from Aldo or like Target, like discount things, like yeah. But I just trying to finish what I said, that I feel like if a guy that he put you in the box just because saying that your pictures and like saying that you definitely be a hoe, you're
And
going
what sucks
out,
is you might not even be a hoe. You might just have these pictures.
Yeah.
But they're gonna assume it.
you're assuming
That's
that.
too.
Yeah.
It actually bothers me. I actually asked a guy recently who I deem as high value to go through my Instagram and tell me, what do you think about my posts? What do I look like to you? And go through it and tell me, because it's something I've actually really been thinking about lately. Maybe it's because my last relationship was with a high value man and it was like my first experience with that. So I made some fuck ups and it kind of made me like open my eyes and like realize like, damn, now is my time to like make these mistakes, but
Man, she's super hot, man. This blonde right here is super hot.
not do it again. And like, foresee
Goddamn,
the
man.
future, because
Perception's everything.
yeah, and people do look at that stuff.
Is that
The
accountability?
best way to shut those men that only putting in the box that only sell a picture is that put some dollars on the floor, put some dollar on his face. That's why, like we say,
What?
yeah, like
What is this
Just-
crazy China woman saying?
no, that's not crazy. That's not crazy. Like you're gonna have some ability to protect your beauty, right?
The
Like
be-
if you
the
got
beauty.
beauty is born, or like from like whatever, like beauty, like you gotta have some ability to protect to keep your beauty.
Okay,
And then, like,
I
to
know what
keep
she's
your
saying.
beauty-
I know what she's
yeah.
saying. You need to preserve your value as a female.
Yeah.
And by doing certain things and certain behaviors and putting yourself out in a certain way, you lower your value. And your job is to preserve it as a woman. I agree.
Beauty.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Not only, I just trying to say that like if a guy is like if like how you protect yourself like from being like being put in the box to the guy or bring her. Like I thought the guy want to marry me, but he just want to fuck me. It's just like you need
Yeah,
to
of
have
course.
some ability. You need to pursue some job, some career,
Okay.
like or
And the
some
booty.
any traits that you
To save
feel like.
yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know what she like. This she's okay, but she speaks too much, and it's not like to the point. It's like you know.
All right. Did anyone else have anything on the panel? I saw a hand like go up or something like that. Someone was trying to say something.
Michael, any questions?
I mean, no, just
for the girls.
My thing, you know, at the end of the day, you know, if you're with a guy, you can't be worried about this guy just want to fuck you or he's gonna marry you. He's gonna be your. You just got to go with the flow. Whatever's meant to happen is gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know, even if it's a one night, like I was married once, and the lady I married, it went from a one night stand to being a marriage. So even if it one night stand, it's okay to fuck the guy on the first day. Get shit over with right away.
Yeah, facts.
My thing, don't waste your time. Whatever some women will wait. I'm gonna wait. I mean, not now. Now I think a long time is like a week. But back in the early 2000, girls want to wait 6 months to get his pussy, and they wait 6 months, right? Get to know this guy. You get to meet his family. You do all of that, all of this, all of a sudden now you fuck him and he got a low dick. Now you don't want him no more. And now your whole family's invested in this nigga, but now you're not gonna be satisfied sexually. So enjoy your life and just it's a chance, a risk. You know, whether it would last or not last, you know. And sometimes women try to hold the pussy because they think that that's gonna make a man stay or make him. Nah, you want to find out right away. It might be for your own benefit too to find out how big this nigga's dick is.
Okay.
Or how
All right.
or how quick he comes.
He ain't lying, man.
For other people.
It turned to the girls.
Yeah.
All right. So, ladies, we'll turn it to y'all if you got a question or a disagreement or a point or something that you wanted to make. Maybe you didn't like something I said, or you disagree with something, or you want to ask a question that was maybe a different topic. I think you had something, right? Hollywood, you had a different topic.
No, let's let her go first because she's
Okay.
ready.
All right. Go ahead.
It's been something on my mind is like, let's say you have something stable with someone, but the same question, like men loving women more or vice versa. How do you like, I don't know, go about a situation where it's just like, obviously one person likes the other more, or the other person's too busy to provide the attention that the other one needs. With cheating and everything, it's just like, is that also a cause? I don't know what the question is, but other than like, if somebody likes someone more and it's so obvious, where does that relationship go? You know, like, what is there to be done?
I mean, it depends on which gender is liking more.
Who is it, man
I
or
would
women?
say like if a girl is way into a guy more, meaning like, oh, on his page, like giving more attention, giving more like validation or just interest in general, versus like the guy being like, you know, living his life and then maybe not being emotionally available to, I don't know, reciprocate. But definitely like man receiving more and then like the woman liking them more. I don't know, like those situations.
I don't know either.
I don't want to ask. I'm just like,
yeah, I mean,
what-
gather your thoughts and come with and
I've
like.
been trying. I mean, it's just like that thing, like when two people are obviously into each other, but one isn't available.
So
like
are,
the other one
are
needs.
you saying like the girl's really into the guy, but he's not really putting effort like you should?
I guess, yeah. Like they're just not able to, for example.
So there's only two options I can think of. Either he's not willing to make that step because he doesn't like her like that, or he just doesn't see her as, I want to say, boyfriend material, just sex. Because for example, if the guy actually wants to be with her, he'll put effort in. If he doesn't want to be, he won't.
Right.
I mean, guys are very upfront. They'll tell you what it is from the very beginning by actions. Either they do or they don't. There's no games being played for mostly guys.
I mean, you're not dumb. You know it's of guys not showing interest. Don't waste your time. If you like a certain guy, you don't feel like he's liking you back, you know, just move on.
Definitely
probably.
not chasing. But...
All right, I'll give it to you a little more raw. No homo. It's one of two things typically. A, she's useless or has annoying ass habits, or B, she's a whore, and he doesn't want to commit to her. But he's not going to tell her either of these things because he wants to keep her on the sex hamster wheel. Yeah, that's when girls are like they don't get elevated to girlfriend or main chick. It's one of those two things typically. He found out something about your past and he's disgusted by it, so he's not going to give you the title. Or she doesn't provide enough value, she's annoying, or he doesn't really like to be around her like that, and he doesn't want to elevate her. Those are typically the two reasons why a guy won't elevate a girl to girlfriend status. And you'd be amazed at like how
I like what Myron said. Those are the two reasons why a guy will not elevate a girl to a girlfriend. But there's a third one. Sometimes the woman is not a hoe. It's not about behavior. She's not attractive enough. she's a good girl from a good family, but not attractive. But still has an okay vagina. You know, the sex is okay. So the guy sometimes keeps those women on you know. So yeah, the guy sometimes keep those kind of women too. That's the way it is, man.
Your past can come back to bite you. I know a girl right now that's going through it. She met a guy. She used to do OnlyFans. She used to be a dancer. Dude found out. Now he's gonna break up with her and kick her out the house. All this other shit. So it's like when a man finds out that a girl used to have like a very shady past, a lot of them get infuriated, man. Because they look at it like, yo, what the fuck? You deceived me. Because let's be honest, when a girl meets a guy, what does she do? She puts her best foot forward. Oh, I'm pure. I'm a good girl. Blah blah blah. Then they find out this shit. They're like, what the fuck? Let's say you got with a guy and he told you he was a lawyer. Then you find out that he's over here making sandwiches at Subway. You would feel some type of way, right? That's how men feel when they find out that a girl's a hoe that he thought was pure.
Want a foot long?
That's
don't got
lying.
that. You don't got that.
What was
Yeah,
that?
but
Not from me.
What was that?
unless you,
That's lying. Like, no matter you say you're a lawyer, but you're still making Subway sandwiches. But I do respect all the Subway sandwiches makers.
You missed the point.
well, he probably had
I
to
was
do
saying
that because.
they're all lying. Like you're
Well-
like it's not the same. Like, it's the same. Like you're
But if
just
you already
lying
love, if you already
relationship.
fell in love with him, would you stick around even though he said he makes sandwiches?
That's weird.
Nope.
I mean,
She said it
No,
was
no,
I
no,
mean,
no.
I might say yes, but I might say yes if I really feel like he's.
Because him and a lawyer is probably what attracted you. So now
Yeah.
that just tells you
The
that
lawyer
how
might be more
men
attracted
have
to my
to focus
parents.
so much.
I'm just giving the functional equivalent. Since men and women aren't the same, I have to give you a functional equivalent. So like a woman saying that I'm pure, and then the guy finds out that she's not pure, he's gonna feel some type of betrayal and rage. Same exact thing as a girl thinks a guy's successful and has money and status, and she finds out he's really a bum. That same level of betrayal and deceit, right? So that's the equivalent. So, yeah.
What are things you would recommend for women to like start working on now to like prevent that? High value traits you want to see.
Be submissive. Don't be a pain in the ass. Not speaking a lot. Being quiet more often. No, I'm being very brutally honest here. Like, I'll keep it 1,000 with y'all, man. Like, men really don't give a fuck about your opinions. And I'll tell you why. Where this stems from, before you guys get angry and call me a misogynist. The reason why is because women live a much easier life than men. So since women live a much easier life than men, what the hell can you tell me about life? Right? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, if you're a lawyer and a paralegal tries.
I want to know, what do you guys think about that? Life of a man is harder than life of a woman, so a woman cannot talk to a man about life. Those topics are hard for me because there are some women that struggle a lot in life also. It's not every woman got it easy. Like, for example, an unattractive woman might be able to understand the life of a man better. An unattractive woman might be able to understand the life of a man better than a super attractive man that is high value, 6 feet tall and everything. So those topics are complex to me. They're a little bit more complex to me. I don't know.
To tell you how to run a case, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? You haven't been to law school. Shut up. You're not gonna listen to them. And I don't want to say that's the same relationship between men and women, but I'm trying to give you an example. Like, men have to go through way more in life to get to a certain point. So you're not going to sit there and want to take an opinion of someone that lives an easier life than you do. And let's be honest, a lot of times when a man's with a chick, the chick makes less money than him. She maybe isn't as competent as he is. That's why she's attracted to him in the first place. He's supposed to be the leader. What the fuck do I look like?
But Drake?
Yeah, oh, absolutely not.
Drake?
Sorry, somebody say.
Yeah, me.
Okay.
Okay, so
Keep it short, please. nice and concise. Go ahead.
Okay, so I was thinking about like girls like saying that right now in this society, girls like feminine guys. But sometimes the feminine guy, this feminine trait, it's just like caring, just feel like he feels.
Do you guys, do everybody believe in this, that girls like feminine guys? Is that true? What do you guys think? Do women like feminine guys? Like, say yes or no about this. Because I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about this. I see a mixed bag of this thing. This is what I see. A lot of women have gay male friends, but that doesn't mean that they want to have sex with them. They want to have a relationship. But they love the friendship. They love it. Actually, I think it's 99.9% of women. They love gay male friends. But they don't want to have a relationship with those guys. So I don't know if women like feminine guys.
It's like he don't gonna cares about what you're feeling. He gonna
like more vulnerable.
Yeah, just and that I think that can claims that sometimes girl what we want is not only a guy that can provide us with like money or a big dick. It's sometimes like we need more caring. That you said that like guys sometimes say that we don't care about women's opinion at all, but actually why some of the feminine traits guys, they are more popular in internet because girls just want that. We want more than like
I have a prime example. Okay, what do you guys think of this? Because this is like weirded me the fuck out. So sometimes I do tests with guys when I go out on dates with them, or maybe I'm seeing them.
Oh shit.
So I took this guy. I'm saying I took this guy to Nobu because I did. So we went on a nice little lovely date to Nobu in Arizona, and I wanted to like offer to pay the bill. So it was $1,300. I paid it, no
what the
problem.
Fuck that order? A human being?
And honestly, I dumped myself. I clowned myself. It's humiliating, but I just kind of like do it to see if I can prove a point. Like, is this guy gonna offer? Is this guy gonna provide for me? I saw that shit. I was like, damn, like he didn't even offer to split. Like, this is super.
He let you pay that bill?
Oh yeah, I paid that bill.
Yes, sir.
Loud and proud, baby. I paid. I paid. I pulled out the Canadian visa.
I started GoFundMe.
Yeah, it's actually so embarrassing. I just feel like I'm the type of girl too to just be so giving to men. Like,
I'm free tomorrow, by the way.
We can run it back. Round two, no blue tomorrow.
Round two fresh?
You asked a really good question. Why are men feminine in 2023? And I wrote a whole book about this, but I'm going to just summarize it. Why, in general, men are more feminine now than ever before. And it's rooted in one main problem. Modern men think that women and men are equal. And that is the biggest mistake because we're not equal. I would argue women are attracted to men that treat them as an inferior. I'm going to plan the date. I'm going to pay for everything. You just look pretty and show up because you're not competent enough to do anything else. Now, I know that might sound fucked up and oh my God, that's so misogynistic, etc. But these misogynistic traits that women complain about is exactly what they want because that's chivalry. Chivalry in itself, if you really look at it, is sexist or misogynistic, as a lot of these women will say, because women are getting different treatment simply because they're female. It's just that women don't complain about chivalry because it benefits them. But they complain about other things like, oh, I don't get the same opportunities, blah, blah, even though they do. But the point I'm trying to make is that women are attracted to men that just that understand that men and women are different, and they are attracted to men that treat them as an inferior, unfortunately. That's what women are attracted to. This is why women have sex with men. They like the guys that pull their hair, spank them, say dirty things to them, that are dominant, that are assertive.
But women have emotional needs too.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
women are much more emotional.
Yeah, and you emotionally stimulate women by treating them as an inferior a lot of times.
You do not.
Really?
You do not. Yeah, and in fact, being a woman who has been on dates with
what
guys,
is one of the best-selling
when
books
they
by
talk-
females? Read
and
by
I
females.
listen.
Hold on. What is one of the best-selling books read by females worldwide?
50
Shades of Grey. Who's the main character in there? Christian Grey, right?
Yep.
A fictional
And
character.
he treats her really, really good.
Hold on. But that's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say. He's dominant. He's assertive.
But
he
she
has money.
changes him and he listens to her. That's what the whole plot of the books are.
No, but she fell in love with him and got attracted to him in the first place because of his dominant, assertive personality. That's what women are attracted to. Women don't want an equal.
He was protecting her, yeah.
Yes.
She felt safe.
Which inherently means they're not equal.
But in turn, he changes for her. Which brings me to what I was going to say, that a lot of men, when I go out to dinners, are pretty stupid.
Okay.
Like, just the way that you're saying a lot of women are. I find it very difficult to listen to a man, especially now that men have big egos. They just will continue to talk without
Who
any
selected to go on that date with that individual?
I know, I understand, but that's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
Because you want a woman to listen, but maybe you just do not know any educated women. And I'm not trying to sound any type of way, but I've gone out to dates with both men and women where they were just dumb.
Okay, you do
Like,
realize
I
that
think-
just because
I
a
think
woman's
when you're-
educated doesn't mean she's intelligent, right?
Yeah.
I know, but I think when you're with someone, you should be with someone who is intelligent, and you should want to listen to them, and you should value what they have to say to you, because bringing someone around you gives them the power to mold you. Always. You never
Yeah, but who's
stop
got
them.
it for the relationship to work? Who has to be molded by who? The man molds the woman or the other way around?
You're both unintentionally molded by each other.
See, that's what I'm talking about when I say you have this faulty belief system that men and women are equal.
So you're saying interactions with people that you know for a long time don't change or
no.
affect you? You just go right
I would
back
never do
like
something
after.
like that. Maserati.
The exact same.
time though.
Men lead, women follow.
They have long-term effects, even if you're
If
growing
a man
or
gets
learning.
molded by a woman, she's gonna bitchify him and make him less attractive. But if a man molds a woman, he's gonna turn her into something he can love.
So you're saying a woman can never positively impact a man?
I didn't say that.
We never said that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that women don't lead, men do. The man needs to mold a woman, not the other way around. When a woman molds a man, he becomes softer, weaker, more pussified, and women are not attracted to these traits.
Mold you, help you communicate better. Say, even if it's not telling you, you need to communicate better. But one day you guys have a conversation and she's like, oh, I liked it more when you worded it like this because I won't get so mad. And then the next time that you date someone, that girl has molded you.
That's low
Like,
IQ
you get
behavior.
what I'm
Hold on,
saying?
stop.
That's
low
not-
IQ behavior, and I'll tell you why. Men don't give a fuck about how information is conveyed. They care about the information, not how it's conveyed. Women, on the other hand, are more concerned with, I didn't like the tone. I don't like the way you say it. It doesn't matter. If I say 1 + 1 is 2 or 1 + 1 is fucking 2, it doesn't change the fact that it's still 2. Men communicate very directly and concisely. Women, it's all over the fucking place, a bunch of stupidity, blah, blah, blah. Like, the way men communicate is far superior than the way women communicate.
That's so funny. I feel like men bottle things up a lot, though. I feel like men don't communicate until they need to communicate.
I understand why Michael Bleed Jackson is laughing, because that shit is funny. We are superior than you. We speak better than you, okay? Women, we are better than you. And it's funny to see Marion say that with a straight face, you know? It's kind of funny.
Okay, and then they're effective, but like women,
That's called emotional restraint.
Yep.
Which is good.
which is toxic.
Because
I disagree.
Because
It's
then it-
very good.
I think it's
It's
toxic
very
when a man
good.
is emotional, because that's how you get the school shooters. That's how you get the guys that beat on
Yeah.
women. That's how you get the weirdos that attack women. Emotional stoicism and emotional control is very important for a man.
Could you imagine
When men can't control their emotions, violence happens.
I can
I
only
do-
imagine a man being emotional at every crooked nanny.
Well, no,
And
I agree.
That's
with
gonna be
it.
weird because you're like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? Versus he's
Mhm.
a rock and he's like legit has your back. You know what? All right, this is tough, but I'll work through it for us. I think that's better than being emotional.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Okay, so he needs to be a direct communicator, concise, not communicate like a female, not care about the tone of how things are said versus the information that's conveyed. Men have to be better than
But-
their chick in every way for it to really work out.
But you do have to understand how what you say interacts with other people and how it affects them.
what girls?
So like it's like manipulation kind of, but if you want it to be positive manipulation,
I
and
would
you're
argue the way
trying to-
women communicate is manipulative, not the way men communicate.
But I'm saying that men should be able to positively manipulate their girl if like women are emotional, just so that they can hear what they need to hear the right way. So you don't say 1 + 1 is fucking 2. You say 1 + 1 is 2 because you don't want the problem.
I think give me compromise on some level because that's
Okay.
gonna be more of like a on-term basis for you and your girl.
Look, man, we don't negotiate with terrorists.
Yeah,
This
man.
is the way it is.
Marion is crazy. Of course, you're not going to tell somebody 1 + 1 is fucking 2. He's doing it for the podcast. You got to be better. You got to be smarter than that to see that. He's kind of like Zerka.
Yeah.
Comply or good fucking
Yeah,
buy.
yeah, I mean, like, what
yo,
problem?
look,
Like,
the thing is, you're
like, what
saying all
problem?
this bullshit, but women are not attracted to men that listen to you. Like, we don't listen to women. Like, because
true?
women don't want guys that listen to them, period.
No.
Men lead, women follow. It's been that way since the beginning of time.
Come on, women. Like, I want to hear from the women. you guys do not like guys that listen to you. Say yes, we hate those guys. If you listen to me, I hate you. Just say it. Raise your hand. Do you like guys that listen to you? You don't want a guy to listen to you. You want a guy to hate you, to disrespect you, to not respect you at all.
Modern day convenience that you enjoy was created by men. All the world history leaders have been men. No patriarchy stood the no matriarchy stood the test of time because women can't lead shit. Men create the world. The last thing we need is females in leadership positions. Men need to lead everything: relationships, the world, businesses, etc. Because women are emotionally sound and don't make logically sound, rational decisions. Call me a
Even
sexist, call me an
Biden?
asshole, but reality is sexist. Men are better than women at virtually everything, and it needs to stay that way. That's just how the world works. Women are better at
That's
certain
just
things.
because men have more opportunities
Really?
to showcase their talents. I believe that there is a
Really?
woman. I believe maybe in 1 or 2 generations there will be a woman to compete with every man. I
How do
just
women
don't.
get- how do You men have triggered more my opportunities trap than women? card!
Because I think when you look back, I know my parents' generation. My mom was urged not to go to college. She was told that she should be like a housewife, and that's what she ended up doing. And I
Okay.
think that in 2 generations, we are already an empowered generation, but I think the kids now are very much equal to men or boys. And so I think
Okay, women dominate
it's
college attendance now.
self-efficacy. Like,
Women dominate college attendance now.
well, we'll see.
I would argue women
Do
have
they?
more.
Look it
women,
up.
Women have more
Look it
rights,
up.
and I know
We
this
did-
for a fact. I
we
wrote a
look
book
it
on
up.
this.
Is this true?
Yes,
Yeah.
women absolutely dominate college attendance. Like 6.
I love how Michael B. Jackson is laughing. Got you, bitch. That's the way we treat women here, and you guys love it. And that's the way Fresh and Fit works. That strategy does work on a lot of women because a lot of women like those kind of guys, you know. And you're definitely gonna get laid. If you act like that toward a woman, you say, "Hey, got you, bitch, you fucking bitch," you know, a lot of women gonna love you.
60 to 70% of college students nowadays are females.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, and
Can I
but they
prove
also
my
major in
point?
all the useless majors as well. But like, I mean, the point I'm trying to make is it's the truth.
Well, they're our generation.
Michael B. Jackson laughing. You guys are useless. You guys are worthless. You guys only have a vagina, and that's it. Okay, that's it. All right. My name is Fresh and Fit, and that's it. This show is crazy. I personally don't understand why this show stays on YouTube like that because I thought YouTube was going to demonetize. Those guys, they talk too much.
We're the generation that's in college.
Look, man, name a right or a privilege that a man has that a woman doesn't. Please tell me. Besides being able to have sex with a bunch of
I'm
women.
just saying it's going to be generational. It's just
No,
the
no.
idea that we're growing up with Barbie and Princess, and
You
we
made
feel
the
like we
statement-
fit in a box.
You made the statement that men have more opportunities. Tell me what more opportunities men have that
That's
women
what I'm
don't.
trying to explain. It's your own self-love and it's your ability of what you think you're capable of. Because I was never raised to think that I was capable of moving mountains like men were.
Really?
Yes.
Everywhere you look, they're saying strong, independent woman, career.
And that's
you go,
new.
go get your money. So I would argue that it's the other way around. We empower women way more than we empower men.
That's new.
I would say for the better part of the last 50 years, we've been doing that.
No,
Do you know when feminism started?
it has not been as accepted as it is today. And I think a lot of it is
since
media
women
too,
are so
but I
oppressed,
won't even
tell
get
me,
into that.
okay, since women are so oppressed, stand on it. Name one privilege or right that a man has that a woman doesn't. Go ahead. please.
I've been
What? Name one.
that you guys watch TV as kids that taught you the values of beating people, winning, being the fastest, the strongest, and we have been Sleeping Beauty who's been waiting for our prince to come wake us up. That is what we were raised on. So I feel like, do you get
Merch.
what I'm saying?
No.
I'm saying that
I'm asking you to specifically name to me a privilege or a right that a man enjoys that a woman does not, besides being able to have sex with a lot of partners without judgment. Name one. Because I can name a bunch of privileges and rights that you guys have that we don't.
talking
Exactly.
business.
Gotcha, bitch.
Talking
Exactly.
business.
You're just talking to talk, man. Gotcha, bitch. Like women have way more
I'm
opportunities.
really not. I'm trying to explain it. Like,
You're doing a terrible
do you
job.
guys agree?
They don't even know what you're saying.
Wow, girls,
Do
come on,
you, do you think that it's easier
Girls, come on,
for a
guys.
man in society
Come on,
to be
girls.
successful than a woman?
Nowadays women are more successful than men right now.
Yep.
Right now, women are more successful than men.
Let me ask you something. Do you know what selective service is? Hold on, let me ask her.
No.
You don't know what selective service is?
Wow.
Fantastic.
Wow.
So when you're a man in the United States, at 18 years old, you have to enter into something called the selective service, which means if there's a draft, you automatically be drafted in. And if you don't enter in, you don't get financial aid, you can't get a federal job, you can't get a state job. You might get fined $10,000 or put in jail for that. Women don't have to do that. That's a right and a privilege right there that women have that men don't. Yet your guys' vote just counts just as much as ours.
But that's like women expected to be back home when those Marines are out. So
Oh, no, but feminism is here. Why don't we go ahead and change the law? 18 years old women need to join selective service too, but we haven't done that, have we? A woman can abort a baby without a man's consent, but it can't go all the way
Okay,
around.
yeah. So I'm saying that women's rights have a long way to come. Like,
No, I'm
until
saying-
they accept us as people that can fight just the same as men. Like,
Look,
that's what I'm
you
saying.
already-
That
you
we're
already
not
lost.
treated
You already
equal in
lost.
society.
I've already named 2 rights and privileges that women enjoy that men don't. I asked you to name.
It's hard for me as a woman to be taken serious when I speak anything about business. Like, it gets
No,
discredited immediately.
it's hard for you to be
because
taken seriously because you can't articulate your points.
I can. I
That's the
can.
real
I
reason.
think you're just getting a little defensive because I have a good point.
You didn't make any points.
I just did.
I had to make the points for you just now.
You just combated my point with an insult.
How did I
what,
make it?
What did I even say? What
you
was
didn't
my
know
point?
What selective service was. You didn't know that women have the ability to abort a child and men has no reproductive rights.
Yeah.
I asked you a specific question. Name one right or privilege that women have that men
I
don't.
just did.
Or sorry,
The
that men have that
ability
women
to be
don't.
taken serious. Speaking about business.
No, that's upon you to not be a moron when you speak with men about business.
No.
It's on you.
No.
If you go in there
How
and
many-
you articulate yourself well and you're able to make concise points that make sense, etc., men are going to take you seriously. It's performance based. Just like a man, when he walks in, he's got to be able to
But I
perform
thought
as
men
well.
don't listen to women.
Trying to be funny.
No,
Just hold the L, bro.
She's trying to gaslight, man.
Yeah, no. This is just an L all around.
Okay.
No.
Bro, you just been taking L's all night, man.
Holy.
It's so impossible to have an argument with you guys when all the other women, every time I say something, discredit me. But I know that you guys disagree.
Stop gaslighting.
You don't make sense. That's
Yeah,
why
I
they're
don't
looking at you
understand.
crazy.
Yeah, like, come on.
We're having a conversation.
This girl is
It
not
makes
crazy.
sense.
All right.
Bruh.
This girl is not crazy. Like, I don't know because
Whatever.
I just been to American for 2 years, but in China, like, I don't know if it's for you the same, but I think you born in America, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like when I was a child, like a little girl,
Okay.
like my mom asked me to do some housework, but what she said is that
ChatGPT.
yeah, she said that doing housework is not like saying that, oh, you need to do housework because you're gonna take care of yourself in future. But what she said is, if you don't know how to do housework, you will find no husband. You know, like that's like a
does that have to do with the
mindset.
conversation?
That's a mindset that.
What,
a
no.
girl-
What does that have to do with the conversation?
It's like what she said. It's like the privilege of guy. Like
ChatGPT.
Shut the fuck up,
I
man.
asked her to name. I asked her to name
Yeah,
one
like-
right or
like,
privilege
yeah.
that men have that women don't, and she couldn't name one.
I did.
just like the
Well,
like you.
But
Not
the
taken
man-
seriously?
But it's also like what she was saying about turning 25 if you don't have a husband.
Look,
Yeah,
that's
it's
not.
not-
Hold on,
that's
hold on.
kinda
Look, you
detrimental
do
on
realize that if
you.
you're a man or a woman and you go into a business meeting, you still have to. There's a burden of performance. You have to be able to articulate yourself well and know what you're doing. So you're saying I'm a female, I'm not gonna be taken seriously. Well, if a guy goes in there and he's a
I'm
moron,
just
he's not
trying-
gonna be taken seriously either.
He'll be taking more serious.
Really?
Yeah.
If
He'll
That
be
just-
given
that
an
just gives you more of a
opportunity.
burden that you have to surpass. You have to become
Yeah,
more educated in the
exactly.
industry. You have to become
Exactly.
more educated in
You
what's
have-
specifically being talked
Yeah.
about. But it's the same thing if a man was to go into a hairstyling meeting and he starts talking about weaves and he has no idea what the fuck
Right.
he's talking
But what
about.
makes more money?
That's not the point.
matter.
That's
All
not
I
the
hear
point
is
at
just
all.
victim.
It's
man.
like now
Victim.
the vocabulary to describe those women that are super successful. in
You
the
do
society.
realize that if a woman submits a resume and a man submits a resume and they have equal credentials, they're going to take the woman most of the time. You do understand that, right?
I disagree.
They've
with
done
that.
studies on this. No, for real. And especially if it's a job that's male dominated, they're going to take a female even more.
What about
Yeah.
for
Oh,
promotions?
I agree with that. I actually worked at a sawmill.
Like, bro,
Like,
this
it was
doesn't even
crazy.
come close. Women are not oppressed at all. That's one of the biggest lies ever. Women are not oppressed. I say women have. Honestly, I would argue women have more rights and privileges than men do. in 2023. Absolutely.
I think that perspective though of being oppressed comes from women, like in and of itself, like 100%. If you genuinely believe that you are not oppressed, that you can do whatever you want, you will.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
and other women encourage that on you. Like, oh yeah, you have to be submissive. You have to, you know what I'm saying. I agree with what you're saying. Sorry.
Women dominate college attendance, yet they still make less money than men. Why is that? Because women major in retarded careers that don't make money. But that's a personal choice. Because women don't want to go into career fields that are more laborious, that are involve science, technology, engineering, and math. Women make less because they deserve less.
Why?
Why do they go less hours? They take more vacation. They work stupid ass jobs. They get dumb ass majors. They go to university and waste a bunch of 4 years and not necessarily pursue a trade. Women don't want to work laborious jobs. That's all personal choice, though. No one's putting a gun in your head saying, "Hey, you need to go ahead and become a social worker." No, women just don't want to do. They just don't want to do laborious jobs. They want to be a social worker, a teacher, a nurse. They don't want to necessarily get into science, technology, engineering, and math. That's a personal choice,
and that's okay.
But like, you can't sit there and say, "I'm oppressed" when you make personal decisions that make you less money.
Just don't
I feel like that's the self-efficacy that I'm talking about. I know you think I'm crazy, but there's a reason that women go into those careers.
Why?
And they don't go into business.
Why?
Because they don't believe, they don't identify with the Jordan Belfort.
But they're still making a personal choice.
You can become that Jordan Belfort
But
if you
they
try
don't
hard
identify
enough.
because we are not raised to think that we are Jordan Belfort. That's
But
what
then
I'm
that's
trying
up
to
to you
say.
to take the way that you're raised and making that your
Exactly.
entire life. Like, you can change that. I was raised that way. I was
think
raised
you
in a very traditional Hispanic household where it was like, you have to be a wife. Like, every day hearing that that's not what your husband's gonna like. What am I doing now? Sponsoring everything that I do, having all the things that I want. I'm single. I don't need a man to provide for me. And I did that on my own because
Go,
I
Queen.
believed in it.
All right,
But
Queen.
I don't think that
You were saying? Go ahead.
I don't think a lot of people are woke like that.
That's their choice.
Who says that?
I made a conscious
But I'm
choice
saying that
every
it's
day to
hard-
wake
it's
up
hard
and
to
go to
un-
my 3 jobs. Like, I do it for myself.
I feel like women now they're woke. They're woke.
Yeah.
Because of social media.
I'm talking about like you go to like Bama State and you study 4 years business, and then after that you're going to another school, or even your sophomore year you're interning at Bloomberg. Like, where are those women? Where are those where you've known since you were a child that you just have been grinding all through high school, middle school, college? You knew from the beginning that you wanted to do that. Like, I see that with
you know
men.
where they at? They're
right
not on
here.
social media.
Yeah, correct.
They're not on social media.
They have their
Social media is what's messing up the world.
I still don't get. You're still not making an argument for how women are oppressed. They're not oppressed.
I have made my argument.
Yeah,
I think she's basically just
With,
like
like, the
putting on the
raising.
table that
She's made 0 arguments.
Yeah.
I have made the
societal pressures are like
but-
a big deal, but that's
The
still not like
expectation,
I don't
That's
think
not
that's
that's not an
Correct.
argument though. Because by her logic, you know what?
But it
Okay,
is,
let's
but it
say
is 'cause
you know
it
what? How about
molds
no,
you
no. Let's
so much
it's
as a
molded
human
by
being.
your environment.
if you
Is that what you're
allow
saying?
it to though.
Okay, you know what? Let's
By
take your
both.
logic and see how loony it sounds. Let's say in 1985, I'm selling crack cocaine. Okay, and next thing I know, the fucking feds busting the house. FBI, open up! Take my dumb ass to jail, and I sit there and I tell them, "Oh, you gotta understand, man. Oh, I'm a product of my environment. I had to sell this crack because my granddaddy taught me, my mom taught me it's the only way I can make money. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna go fucking do 20 years in prison because they don't give a fuck. Because I made a personal choice to not rise
Okay.
above my circumstances.
Yeah, okay.
So why is it that people go to prison for being a product of their environment, but you're over here complaining that you're not being successful because of a product of your environment?
I can see your point. I just think that's a factor in it. It's definitely a factor.
It's an excuse.
Yeah.
It's a mindset thing.
It's an excuse.
No.
You can't make an argument for the product of my environment bullshit.
It's just the same way that women like gravitate towards parents that are, or like partners that are familiar to their parent. You know, like you.
Look, man, I'm just gonna say it. The reason
what
why
your
women make
idea-
less, I'm gonna give it to you raw. The reason why women make less is because women are fucking lazy when it comes to resource creation. Women work less hours. They work less laborious jobs. They don't go into career fields that make more money. They don't want to do trades. They want to do nice air-conditioned work, sitting in an office typing on fucking computers. That's the reason why women work less. Make less. It's because they are not risk takers like men are. Why? Because if a girl's pretty enough, a man can come and rescue her. On the other hand, as a man, if you don't go get it yourself, no one's coming to rescue you. So men are far more incentivized to go out there and work more hours and work harder because they know that their ability to mate is contingent upon creating excess resources. A woman's ability to mate is not contingent upon creating excess resources, which is why women go into stupid ass career fields and don't make as much money as men in general. That's the cold hard reality. Women are lazy when it comes to resource creation, but they're not necessarily lazy when it comes to family creation. That's why women are better off staying at home and men are better off working. Period. That's why women make less that no one is going to admit. They're just fucking lazy in general compared to men.
I agree with you, but I don't agree that it's laziness. I think that every people have their own responsibility in relationship. So I wouldn't say that like they don't do this.
I was
they
very
don't do this
specific. I said
because they're
lazy with resource creation. That means making money.
Yeah, but it's not like lazy because we have different different psychology, different body structure, you know. So
I don't care about the why. You're still lazy.
It's not. It's
Who cares
lazy,
about the
but
why?
it's being comfortable.
Yeah, the why
They're
is
comfortable.
irrelevant. I'm saying in general, women are lazier than men when it comes to resource creation. You can make excuses. We can't work as hard,
It's
or
not
we can't
about
work as many hours.
being
That's cool, but
lazy.
they're lazier.
It's not about being lazy. It's about being different, you know.
You know,
We're more emotional.
you don't like the
We're
word-
more. We have more feelings.
don't like the word-
Women, men are more straightforward, more, I don't know, more strong. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, we're less lazy too.
Facts. She don't like the word.
Well, guys, it's almost midnight. I'm dark skinned and I'm going to get hit
Yeah,
by
no
a car
worries.
tonight.
Okay.
myself.
I mean, hold on, real quick. Your country right now is in the middle of a war. Where are the men fighting? Where are you? Here. If that doesn't prove that men work harder than women, I don't know what
yeah,
does.
of course I respect, and of course, I have. Yeah, I
But
agree.
but
Of
that's
course
what I'm trying
they're
to say.
stronger, and I respect this. Of
But
course.
men are more likely to work harder than women in almost every regard. Your own country is a byproduct of that. The women are
Yeah, I
partying in
agree.
Kiev and shit. Meanwhile, the men are dying, fighting the Russians.
Yep.
Are they still fighting?
Yes.
Yeah, they're still fighting.
Shit.
Come on, man.
Gotcha,
Men- yes, I agree that men are
You
stronger.
over here on a podcast while they're over here shooting M4s in fucking Kiev, man. Come on.
All right. I guess so much more.
All right. Avery Drew.
No.
Already. Okay.
No.
Tuarat. Okay, yeah, because we got to close this out, guys, because Mike's got some nighttime stuff to do. Look at my lovely daughters. Let's see how well I raised you. This is from your disappointed dead father. What the fuck, nigga? Are you the woman your ideal man wants? And if you aren't, what are you doing to become that woman?
We covered that earlier.
Yeah, we did cover that earlier. Thank you so
Shout
much for
out
that.
to Wayne for 10 gifted YouTube memberships.
Appreciate that, dude.
IRS as well. Shout out to you, bro.
And then where are we
20.
at here? Yep, shout out to IRS.
Anus, 20 as well.
His name is Anus.
Dr. Evil for gifting
Anus.
10 YouTube membership. Shout out to you.
Go ahead.
Robert Rushing says a woman that believes she can satisfy her man by herself is equivalent to her having to eat her favorite meal all year round. Eventually, she gets tired of eating the same thing and wants to try something different. Men are the same way with women. There you go.
All right.
And then Kev Morga, shout out to you. You didn't leave any comments. And the Rumble Rants, Chris?
Yep.
Wait, there was one other one on Value Tamer or something like that?
Yeah. Okay.
We read it?
Nope.
Oh, this is from Tura. It goes, Big L Valuetainment for letting the bald creep disrespect Nick F and bring the show to a creepy low. Glad you guys back. Shout out Nick NC. Yeah, I mean, Nick dominated that debate, bro. Not even close. So shout out to Nick. Look at my love. Whenever they start making ad hominem attacks, you know it's an L. And then that's it. Caught up.
Here.
Rants. Okay. Ladies, what is easier, dating a single mom or a single dad, and why? We all know single dad is easier, bro. Apparently that dude wasn't a security guard. He untied their boat and caused it to hit someone else. That's why they jumped him.
Oh.
Is that true?
Oh, shit. Okay.
If it is, then that's,
That's
a
different,
whole
yeah.
different, like,
Who's
foundation.
darker, Fresh or Michael? That's a good question. I
Ladies,
don't know.
real quick on the panel. Ladies,
Oh
tell
my
us,
God.
who's blacker? Who's darker?
Fresh.
Well, the lights are on. The lights
Let's
are
start
beaming
here.
on him
Who's
right now.
darker? Michael or me?
No, wait, no. Wait, Fresh.
Like,
Have them
I think
raise their
I
hand.
think he's like
Fresh.
the you
Yeah.
know like the
Fresh.
Okay.
hands.
like the mocha color.
Raise your
Yeah.
hand if Michael's darker than me.
I can't tell.
What?
Definitely you.
It's the lighting.
It's the lighting. He looks
I can't tell the
Raise your hand
difference.
if I'm darker than Michael.
No,
Right
you're
now.
not. I'm dark. No, I'm dark.
Yo, this is so
He might
bullshit,
I wanna be
man.
He
darker.
might be.
He has
He
a
might be
cooler
dark.
skin
You're
tone.
like the dark
He's
knight
11:30
espresso.
p.m. I'm 11:59 p.m.
Wait, Fresh.
Okay.
That guy's
Sit
8 a.m.
right next to Michael. Go ahead. Yep, do it.
Yeah,
Do
you gotta
what?
stand next to him.
Yep.
Because this light makes
Yep.
him darker.
I want to be darker.
Pause. All right, girls, choose.
Wait, I think it's
Wow.
the same.
Okay, fine.
I'm darker, motherfucker.
Oh.
If the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I'm diabetes, motherfucker.
All right. Captain Times. Anything women can do, men can do better. The only thing women can do better than men is cheat. Not saying women cheat more. Women in general are more slick with it. Fair enough.
Okay.
I would agree that men are better than most endeavors than women. There's obligations of both men and women. Why do girls forget that men live up to obligations, but they always complain about theirs? Does that sound realistically fair?
Ooh.
Yeah, life isn't fair, bro. That's just how it is. Mr. Press goes, when Helen Keller opens her eyes, she sees Michael Blackson. Fair enough. And then we got here, ladies, most attractive race to you and why? Least attractive race to you and why?
That's a good one.
Okay. Mondays for the Legion of Skanks and Fresh and Fit. Myron would love skanks. Okay. We got 25,000 y'all watching right now on Rumble, man. Shout out to all you guys. 26,000 watching on Rumble.
Shout out to you guys, man. Sub to the channel, man.
Yeah, sub to the channel if you guys haven't already. Race, right? You want to do that? Go ahead.
So
run around the table real fast.
Number one, attractive race to you and why, and least attractive to you and why.
Go.
I don't discriminate, and I don't know how to answer that because I don't have.
You have a preference. Come on.
I
man.
don't have a preference.
So you date anybody?
I really don't. Yeah.
Indian, Asian,
Mm-hmm.
black, white,
Mm-hmm.
dog.
Mm-hmm.
Cripple.
Mm-hmm. I don't care.
Okay.
As long as I care about the what do you say, companionship after.
All right. What about you?
I'm sorry, babe, if you're watching this, but my first preference is light skin, and my least preference is white.
Okay.
You said what? Light skin, you said?
Like what?
What's your boyfriend?
white guy is light skin.
What's your
Black?
boyfriend?
I don't get it. Black guy? Light skin black guy?
Like Chris Brown?
Like
Light
Like-
skin, Hispanic.
pasty.
Kuzma, like
Wait, what's your current guy?
He's light skinned.
Wait, what?
Wait,
He's black.
I'm lost. So you said you don't like white guys, but you want light skin. White guys are light skinned.
I like.
You mean black guy that is light skin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, she like black men.
So you see what I mean with
The
female
lighter-
communication, but you
lighter
can't say it
complexion.
directly, man.
Wow.
All right. What about you?
No preference.
Black guys, man. Yo, serious, man. She date black guys.
Are you a night rider?
Yes, she is, man. Come on, man.
No comment.
No, yep. See?
Hollywood, Florida, we can assume.
Yeah, yep.
All right, what about you?
Black guys.
Oh, well, we knew that one.
You know that.
You?
East Indian.
Oh, wait.
Oh, she's from Vancouver, actually.
Because where I work, like my car dealership, they're just in and out, and they love blonde girls.
When you say East Indian, are you talking about like thank you, come again? One of those?
Yeah, like
Come
just
again?
straight
Oh, Mari.
Indian, like
I'm
just.
not Indian.
I mean, same thing.
He's
Arab. Big nose, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not about that.
I don't really have a preference, but I'm not really into Indian men.
Oh, shit.
I think it's just the way they
It's
approach
just from being
women.
in the club and they just don't take very good
All
care
right,
of
what
their
race were your last
hygiene.
3 boyfriends?
Black.
Venezuelan,
Black.
light skin, white.
Wait, what was the first one?
Venezuelan.
white skin.
What's this light skin thing? You a black guy?
He was white and Haitian.
Yes, sir.
Like a sneaker.
And then the last one, that one was white, ginger.
All right. What about you, Ukraine? What's your preference?
I don't have any preference.
Money.
I think it depends on
Russian,
the
though.
personality.
Money.
So he was mixed, white and Haitian. Guys, I'm gonna close the show. The show got kind of boring at the end, but I'm gonna let this ratio thing end and let's see.
Yeah.
Too soon.
She likes money.
I said that Russian.
Too soon.
Okay. What about you?
Hispanic or like Pacific Islander, and then
Okay.
least liking would be
Black.
like Indian men.
Oh, Indian.
Mari.
If you say so.
He's
All right. What about you?
Niggas A-Rap, bro.
Me?
Yeah.
Sorry, my parents. Sorry, China. I love black men.
Revenge of the blackness.
Oh man.
We got 3 at the table.
Wakanda forever.
I don't.
She went from Shin Yu to Shin Black. Shin Yu.
And I just want to say that I like black men, not because they have bigger dick, not
Why?
because of why I like black men.
Yeah. Why?
Why I like black men? I just feel they have a more chill personality.
Swag.
It's swaggy. But I know that swag is not it's not come from it's personal, but sometimes it's come from
Damn,
I
girl,
don't
say it.
know.
God damn.
I don't know how to say, but
Eggplant.
they have to.
Eggplant.
How about you guys? What do you prefer?
Yeah.
What you like?
Oh.
I can tell you what we don't like. We're gonna get kicked off YouTube.
Oh, yeah. No. Oh,
I like all races. but
except black girls.
Yeah, pretty. I mean, some black girls.
Nah.
Natural look.
Stop the cap.
As long as she's natural.
Stop
most
the
of the time.
cap.
What?
I like our black queens, man.
Oh yeah. Tall.
Fresh Lion, man.
Stop the
What do
cap.
you mean? I support black queens
No,
across the world.
fresh.
more black
No,
girls than you,
wait, yo, fresh.
No, you haven't.
No,
Bro,
fresh.
I'm from the islands.
No, fresh.
I have way more than you.
Fresh.
Lying.
I've never ever seen you date a black girl in Miami.
Well, because you don't see me at night, nigga.
Nigga. Yeah,
black.
true.
All right. What about you, Mike?
Yeah, I'm an ass man. I don't care if it's a green bitch with a fat ass. I take.
Oh, but
Wait. Can you show your ass on screen? Like, can you stand up and then show Mike what you're working with right now? Come on, like stand up, like show the chat what the fuck you're working right now.
Oh shit!
Like just stand around. All right.
Earthquake.
All right.
Chris, man.
Wait.
Eat it up.
God
oh
damn.
my
Yeah.
god!
Damn.
Dumb truck.
So,
Well, Mike is sticking around.
Hey, she has two midgets behind her.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Where we at here?
Yep.
We caught up. And then
Wait, you didn't say preference, did you?
I said I like all race. I mean, yeah, mostly Hispanic and Caucasian. Though.
Yeah. White is right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, who
shit.
said that?
Mostly
Mostly
white.
white. So fucked up, Chris. Damn. Chill, bro.
No, that
what else we got
was
here?
not me, man.
Yves Simonis goes. Where's he at?
One is.
Yeah, it's not showing on screen.
There you go.
Michael Blackson, my nigga, stop calling me Offset wearing an upside down polo symbol shirt in San Jose, California, messing with dirty East San Jose Latinas. F you, nigga. You hurt my feelings. I guess you really got under his skin. And the last one here, Marley goes, the whore who was asking for the women who should be interning at Bloomberg, those women had babies and started a family and came off social media. You are the only one left in the streets. What the hell?
Who?
Interning at Bloomberg.
I don't know who he means.
Who's he talking about?
The whole conversation.
Oh, her with her.
Oh, but you weren't interning at Bloomberg, are you?
No, but she mentioned that in her argument.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, moving on smartly.
All right. Last
Okay.
thoughts?
Last thoughts, ladies, on the
Yeah,
show.
close out.
I'll show for you, and nigga, you can go home. Okay, what about you?
Oh, I have a single coming out August 25th called Test Run by Sophia Alpha. Pre-save it.
Okay.
Okay.
Test run. So
Okay.
niggas be doing
That wasn't the question, but okay.
That's
That was
my
the last
thoughts.
thoughts.
That was the last
All
thought.
right. Last thoughts.
I just wanted to thank everyone for giving me this opportunity to be on this podcast. So thank you guys.
Does your guy watch Fresh and Fit?
Yeah, he's a fan.
Yeah, of course.
No, he's a supporter, not a fan.
He's a supporter, yeah.
There you go. All right, what about you,
Went
Miss
better than nobody.
Miss Contrarian?
Yeah.
Oh,
A bad contrarian, but yes.
That's it.
Was
You
it?
said
She
ooh?
said, "Woo,
Woo. Damn, her spirit is low right now.
it's broken."
Yeah.
Thank
Wait,
God.
hold on. Wait, hold on. She said she was smart earlier, right?
Chris, what you doing?
She is smart.
No, she's not smart. Because if she was smart, she would have had last thoughts.
Chris,
She laid it all
what about
out.
you?
Freshman.
I just want to say thank you to Detox for having me on.
Oh,
the show.
yeah. Shout out to
Shout out to
Detox.
Detox,
shout out
man. That's my guy.
Cool.
Shout out to you, bro.
Thank you guys for having me on. I am new to Miami, so I'm hoping to move here by the end of the month.
She belongs to the streets.
Well, she's not
yeah.
tinted yet, bro.
No,
I need that
she
sponsorship,
is.
guys. I need that sponsorship. So shout out Mercy Luxury, best car rental exotics in the game in Miami.
That's good marketing.
Cool.
That's it.
Thank you for having me. This was a pretty cool first experience.
She belongs to the streets.
I like to listen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good trait.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
For you?
Yes, thank you for inviting. It was a pleasure to be around you and to discuss such interesting topics.
Oh, man.
Very well said.
To be around you, man.
Wrong accent.
What?
I tried, bro. I tried, man. I can't do it, bro. What
Yeah,
about you?
thanks for having me again, guys. It was fun.
Who are you again?
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Come on.
All right, Ling Ling, go ahead.
Me love you long time.
I just want to give you a hug.
Oh!
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, I
Mark.
don't know who hurt you before. But you don't have to push yourself so hard because actually
Who hurt you,
girls,
shirt.
girls, we don't ask men to be so
Bye now.
soft.
Bye
Sure,
now.
Mark.
All right.
Made in China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the shirt. Who hurt you?
By the way, it's made in China.
Yeah, it's made in China. Actually.
Yeah.
Shout out to you
Michael.
guys.
What
You
can
know
I find you,
what?
brother?
This was a wonderful experience, and I applaud every one of you ladies for being so strong and tough dealing with this motherfucker right here. Hey, keep speaking your mind. I see you going a lot of places. Okay? Don't let this motherfucker.
I'm trying to fuck. You might not.
Cheers to the girl that heard Mayo before.
All right, guys. All the girls' Instagrams are below. Go ahead and send them a dick pic. I'm sure they'd enjoy it. We'll catch you guys on the next episode on Wednesday. Peace.
I ran so far away.